Let's go, nigga. Yeah. It's your boy. Diddy Pop. Outside. Big guns. I'm Bill Blast, Cool G Rat. Crack spots in Brooklyn with an 18 raised the murder rate out in Brooklyn. Tight robbed his own mom's church in Brooklyn. We was wild in the tunnel, niggas got their shine took.
Boy, I'm so Brooklyn, niggas know my name. Shit they said every time a nigga missing their chain. Had to do it for the dollars, I ain't do it for fame. Had to shoot 100 niggas just to work on my aim.
We ain't aiming at your leg, double tap at your brain.
Leave his body on the floor, blood flow in the drain.
They light candles on his ass, we gon' spin through a game.
For 40 days, 40 nights, niggas making it rain.
You get knocked for that body, better not say a name.
Shit, we took the same oath, my chain and your chain.
I'm from the old Brooklyn, nigga, you know how we play.
This whole team get it, spread love the Brooklyn way.
I did drive-bys, nigga, book dice games, nigga. From picking after Blake Birdman to Miller.
My gun game sick, can't name a nigga illa. Had to fire on this nigga just to show him I was realer.
I had to fire on my man, he was fucking with the eye.
Had to fire on this nigga, he was talking to the cops.
Had to fire on the nigga, he was fronting on my block.
Man, I fired on this nigga, he was looking at my watch.
I'm so Brooklyn, nigga.
And when I'm out of town, they call me Brooklyn, nigga.
From Detroit to LA to NC, nigga.
From Jersey back to the Barclay, nigga. To Labor Day parades on the Parkway, nigga.
The Callaloo dumbing in the Ark, my nigga.
I remember from the lab, Lenny Spark, my nigga.
I rep East New York from the start, my nigga.
In Crown Heights, y'all got my heart, my nigga.
Shout out to the people that's in the building. Shout out to the people that's in the building. I say shout out to the people that's in the building. To the people that's in the building, to the people that's coming up in the building. How y'all doing this morning? Excuse me, how y'all doing this afternoon? Hope everybody is well. Shout out to them Knicks. Unfortunately, the Knicks had to play the Brooklyn Nets last night. That's like some of my worst. That's my nightmares right there, y'all. When the New York Knicks, my diehard team, got to play the Brooklyn Nets, which is my home team. Shit is really very, very confusing. That was a very, very, very confusing game to me last night, y'all. It's like when you grew up diehard New York Knicks fan, Bernard King. You know what I'm saying? I've been a Knicks fan since Bernard King. Dog Soldier, I see you. Keish, I see you. Always a Queen, I see you. Nerd, I see you. You know what I'm saying? To grow up a predominant Knicks fan from the day I was born, the money I've lost with the Knicks, the money I've won with the Knicks, the disappointments I've had more disappointments with the New York Knicks than women. And then you knew New Jersey, they was the New Jersey Nets. Rest in peace to Petrovic. I think that was one of the best shooters I ever seen in my life. Rest in peace to Petrovic, man. Woo! Shout out to my man Jeffrey Aurora, my man Mushlo brother. He always reminded me of Petrovic. My man Jeff shoot just like Petrovic. Then they fuck around and just fuck my life up and bring Brooklyn, the Nets to Brooklyn. I've been mentally destroyed ever since that. Ever since this has happened, I've been mentally destroyed. Every time the Nets play New York or New York play the Nets, it drives me crazy. Shots, I see you in the building. I know y'all may tease me because, you know, I'm a little unbalanced myself. But if you come in here talking about the goddamn New York Knicks, you're going in timeout. If you come in here talking about the Brooklyn Nets, your ass is going in timeout. If you come in here talking about the New York Yankees, your ass is going in timeout. If you come in here talking about the New York Islanders, your ass is going in timeout. If you come in here talking about the New York Rangers, your ass is going in timeout. If you talk about the New York Liberty, your ass is going in timeout. If you talk about the Brooklyn Cyclone, Y'all figure out the rest.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Since we got some ladies in the building, shout out to CEO Cassie, the other half of the HOB Hop Out Boys. You dig what I'm saying? Since we got some ladies in the building, we're going to start it out with this good tune. We're going to start it out with this good tune right here. We got to start it out with this good tune. I don't know if this is a reggae tune. I don't know if this is a soca tune. I don't know if this is hip hop, but goddamn it, Brooklyn, we doing it. Shout out to the CEO Cassie. Let's Brooklyn, man. Y'all know what we doing. We getting to it like Patrick Ewing. Brooklyn, we standing up. Shout out to Way to Black, the whole team, homie. Shout out to Luciano Baby. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to HOB, Sonny Gibbs, and CEO Cassie. We about to do it for Brooklyn. Shout out to the ladies of iTalk. Shout out to Cheeks the Hoodologists. You already know. Blow their head. Blow them up. Blow them up. Blow them up, nerd. Shout out to Cosmology, babe. Tube Chronicles. Tube Podcast Gaming, excuse me. Tube's Gaming Podcast. My fault. Same thing. Long live the dread. Shout out to Cosmology Bay. Shout out to Zeke Black. Feed the Wolves. Make sure y'all get over there. Shout out to Smitty Brim. Get on over there and subscribe to them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get over there and subscribe to them. And keep them prayers up. Shout out to Artist Morrison, man. Keep the prayers up for Artist Morrison. I'm glad he listened to me. I saw the video. I left the motherfucking message. Yo, blood, take this shit down, brother. Take this down. This is not you. See, when I try to talk to y'all people about certain things, y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. When I talk to y'all about the devil and spirits, y'all be like, Dice is hating. Dice not hating. Y'all don't know the fucking devil. Y'all don't know the difference between the devil and God. You know what I'm saying? Big man thing is the bomb cloud. You know what I'm saying? Jenna. Shout out to Dog Soldier, man. Shout out to DMW Shots, man. Dunbar's King Crego, you know, City Bama, FTC Vice, you know what I'm saying? Ron Boggs. You know what I'm saying? Always a queen, Clarice Bradley. You dig? And Team Guardian shit is real over here. You understand me? And shout out to Artist Morrison and his family. I hope everything is all right with the bro. You know, certain things I'm noticing. Y'all don't see it, man. People are unraveling right in front of your face. Right in front of your face. See, me, I used to think I was bugging the fuck out on YouTube. See, but I'm going to keep it funky with y'all. I was at the point where Artist was too. Don't get it twisted. So I ain't pointing no fingers. But it wasn't over no fucking YouTube. See, I was ready to do shit to niggas because of disrespect. See, one thing with me, certain man like me, big man like me, you know, people that I associate with, we don't really tolerate the disrespect. That was my problem on YouTube, the disrespect, the advocation of disrespect. I don't see me, I'm disrespectful at times. Don't get it twisted. But if I'm disrespectful, I'm ready to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. If I'm disrespectful, I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. So I want to fight right now. If I say SMD or your mother can SMD or I done went to the extreme and told niggas your kids could suck me off. But see, I'm not directing my energy towards the mother. or the children or the parents, even though it comes off so disrespectfully and vocally out of my mouth. The parents and the kids, they off limits. I'm saying this because I want you to do something. That was me. I want you to fight. I want you to go get your gun. I know it may sound ignorant. When I used to say that to people, or if you hear me say it to a nigga, I mean it. I'm not just saying it because it's going to get some oohs and ahs. I'm saying that shit because I'm ready to go to war. I'm ready to die for this shit. But I'm working on that. 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 Keep praying for me. Keep praying for me. Last night, I seen my man scream out. Like I said, even when I want to be disappointed in people and their actions, the way that they have treated me, my humane heart and soul won't let me. That's the difference between me and a lot of niggas, man. I don't care. I'm not ashamed of that. And I'm not going to run from the compassion that I have in my heart. See, I was so uncompassionate when I was outside in the streets. I guess that's why this compassion is compiling on my heart now, because I've pushed compassion. I don't know if y'all can understand. I know some can. I pushed compassion out of my heart so many years ago. Compassion. You can't be compassionate in my line of work when I was outside. You can't be compassionate. Compassion. Compassion for who? Who am I supposed to show compassion to when we was in the street? The elderly, yes. The kids, yes. Everybody else, fuck them. Your family, yes. Everything else is you already know how it's supposed to be addressed. It's passion. I put that shit, you know how many times I went to funerals and didn't cry of dudes that I love? Like, just go right up to the front. Yo, salute my gangster. I see you when I get there, you know? Couldn't drop a tear to save my life. And that's some shit going to a funeral, people you raised with, people you built rapport with, people you've started business endeavors with. Unfortunately, they go to jail. Don't cry. Think about that. Think about the whole aspect. Your childhood friend that you grew up with go to jail for 10, 20 years and you don't even drop a tear. Shit, I come, if a man and a woman, or if a man goes to jail and leaves his woman out here for years, she cries all the time. How come if a woman go to jail, he's going to cry? But if your friend go to jail, you don't cry? Yo, don't worry about that shit, son. Hold that shit down, baby. We going to be out here on the block holding it down till you come home. You know, the money ain't going to stop, you know. We still got the block locked down. When you come home, you coming home to a care pack. Never a damn, son, I miss you. Damn. How the fuck did you let them take you away from me? We never talk to each other about other ways to do things because a bunch of us are selfish. We live for the moment. See, a lot of us still living for the moment. You got to start preparing and living for the future. Y'all see me come up here and say certain things because people are just, you know, the kettle just ran over. Continuous antagonizing, continuous slander, continuous lies. And that just said, because y'all don't know what I used to deal with in the back scenes. See, in the back scenes, like, I ain't talking about YouTube, like when it's certain people that I have built, or I thought I built rapport with, that were serpents. There were certain people that was right here with me, and I just accepted them like, yo, fuck that. They with me. Fuck that. No matter what, they here. Team Guardian. They with us. They with us. And motherfuckers ain't give a fuck about us. Excuse me. Motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about us. We even had motherfuckers in here that swore to God that they was responsible. Check this out. We even had people in here that said they was responsible for my channel. Ain't that some shit? We had people that I let in that came disguised as friends and genuine people that wanted me to succeed. And they had the nerve to tell me if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be who I am on YouTube. Fuck who I am in the world. Fuck who I am to God. Fuck who I am to my family. But I wouldn't be who I am on YouTube. Pure lies, pure bullshit. Then there's people that were in the chat that told me how they built my fucking platform. Pure fucking lies. Move and go what? Devil be gone. Pure lies. Like I told y'all, when I came to YouTube, I was watching web series. Shout out to Killer Cav. Certain people that I knew, but I never was really with the whole watching. I don't really want to watch men, you know what I mean? Shout out to some of the great men. Hank McCoy, Dog Soldier, Shots. There's some men on YouTube with some real etiquette and morale that is overlooked. Zeke Black, Cosmology Bay, myself. I told artists something a long time ago. I said, yo, you don't need nobody but yourself, beloved. Nobody but yourself. But he ain't believe me. He ain't believe me. And he had a breakdown yesterday because of something I told y'all gonna be evil. That fucking fight. See, if you pay attention to what he was saying, see, people don't like, you know what I noticed, man? That's why I say a lot of people on YouTube are so contradictory. I watch artists complain about certain things that I complained to him about. I used to be in his chat. I remember one time I went on his chat and he let a couple of people up there that he knew wasn't for me come at me certain ways, and people in the chat was coming at me certain ways, and I spoke to him about it. He ignored it. He was like, so what? Like, I notice people don't really understand things until they go through it. Things I used to talk about, I heard artists say yesterday, oh, y'all people in the chat, y'all just disrespecting me. Y'all not being fair. Then I heard him say things that I say. Y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all being confused. Ain't that some shit? The things that I said a lot of y'all are being confused because y'all being bamboozled. Then you heard him say, what about me? 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 Y'all don't know me? Y'all don't know I'm the realest? No, you're not. No, you're not. When everybody had whatever they wanted to say about Chase, everybody was on top of the world. Remember that? 60, 70 in the building. We got 70 in the building. Ha, 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 ha. We got 80 in the building. Ha, 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 ha. Remember that? Remember when I used to talk to y'all about the people that was laughing, the people that was in the chat? That's why I've always been so adamant about talking to y'all about how we respect each other in the chat, how I'm trying to tell y'all we need to respect each other as human beings. You see, everybody, they didn't listen to Dice when I told them the effect of people saying disrespectful things that can make you question what do they see in you? See, that was the thing with me. That's what used to get me in trouble. That used to get me in trouble on YouTube. I used to be like, what the fuck do these people see in me? I used to be like, why don't they see how pure my heart is, and why don't they see how official I am? The reason why they didn't see how official I was, because when I told you back in the days, like Run DMC, they had a record, you blind. You can't see. You need to wear your sunglasses like DMC. You blind. They wasn't talking about glasses. Dunbar salute. They was not talking about physical eye frames that go in your eyes. They was talking about you are blind to your surroundings. You are blind. Your third eye is closed. That's what they was talking about, being blind. Your third eye is blind. Your brain, your intuition. Your intuition, your third eye, your connection to the Most High. You're being blinded because of the buffoonery that you're attracted to. See, once you're attracted to something, you put that attraction into a thought. That thought goes into your mind. Them thoughts turn into dreams. Them dreams turn into visions that continuously replay in your mind. So you fucked yourself. You're telling yourself, I'm this big bad person. Has nothing to do with YouTube. I'm talking about from any aspect, whether you want to take it. Oh, I'm the best sergeant at work. I'm the best fireman at the police station. I'm the best chief. I'm the best school teacher. I'm the best thug. I'm the best porn star. I'm the best prostitute. I'm the best thief. I'm the best stick-up kid. I'm the best killer. These are spirits that form because of things that you tell yourself and scenarios that you create in your mind. Scenarios you create in your mind. A lot of you niggas on YouTube, because a couple of y'all were noticed in the street, think y'all superstars. I've been noticed in the street when I wasn't noticed in the street. I done had niggas talk to me about how good of a nigga Dice is and didn't even know they was talking to him. Ain't that some shit? Yo, anybody ever went through that? A nigga be sitting, I had people sitting talking to me about me. I'm like, yo, you know Dice? They like, hell yeah, I know that nigga. I'm like, you sure you know Dice? Hell yeah, nigga, man, cool. Big nigga, brown skin, be fucking with the pits. Get a little money. He don't be bothering nobody, but the nigga dangerous. I'm like, damn. And they're describing me. That's how noticeable I used to be. A motherfucker used to talk to me about me. My name was so important at one time. Niggas used to lie about knowing me and just wanted to talk about me, about who I was in a good way. Just like today on YouTube, niggas lying like they know me and just want to talk to people because of the significance that comes with my name. The significance, you know, Dice from the Avenue? Oh, you know Dice from Team Guardian? You know Dice from the Big Dice Chronicles? There's a buzz when my name come up. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. I tell y'all that's God. See, because I pray to God and I beg God to continue to bless me. I beg God to keep them spirits and them demons under control that I got to walk with every day. I got a bunch of them too. I got some wicked demons, some wicked spirits, y'all. Wicked ones. But see, the reason why they don't overpower me is because I've learned to exist with them. I've learned to coexist with my demons. Because your demons, you created, and my demons, I created. Your demons can't do a damn thing to me. My demons can't do a damn thing to you. But when our demons get together, they can destroy us. Think about that. If I don't like you and you don't like me, when we get in around each other, the demons inside of you are going to automatically be on go mode and aggression to me. The demons that are inside me are going to automatically be on go mode with aggression to you. And that's dangerous because we're both overwhelmed by demons and spirits. That's not me and you fighting. That's not me and you arguing. That's our spirits that we have to keep with us until the day we die. Why you think they say your spirits is killing you? Your demons is killing you. They ain't say my spirits is killing you. My demons is killing you. They said my spirits and my demons is killing me. So you got to learn to understand and overstand. If you've been through certain things, you experience certain things. If you've been, first of all, you ain't even got to be a drug dealer. You ain't got to be a street dude to be a demon. There's people, there's women out here that's been sexually assaulted. There's men out here that's been sexually assaulted as children. Do you know what type of demon that is? You know what type of spirit that is? When you can go back and think about when you were sexually assaulted or violated by another person. Do you know what type of spirit that is? When you go back to that fearful moment when you were violated, male or female, do you know what type of spirit that is? When it makes you stop and think, forget that you're an adult. Check this out. It makes you, the spirit is so dangerous now. Check this out. The spirit will make you totally forget about your life in the present. Just put that on melon hold. Just blank that out. And then push you right back to when you might have been a child. Or might have been in a relationship. You might have been manipulated by a teacher or something. All type of ways that people advocate disrespect to children. Death to all pedophiles. But see, that takes you back to that. That's the spirit. You don't understand. When you get shot, when you get robbed, when a gun is put in your face, when you're in a car accident, when you're anything horrific or traumatizing to you, that's another spirit that you've created. Nah, that wasn't me, Green Eyes. Salute to you, though. I'm glad you're feeling better today. Eve, I see you in the building. Salute to Eve. A spirit to take your ass out of here. Demons to take your ass out of here. You know how you could be talking sometimes to the parents, to the ladies in here. You know how you could be walking down the street with your child and God forbid the police bother your child. Yo, let me search you. Get out. Let me search you for a minute. And you walking with your mother. You know, as a parent, as a mother or a father, you're gonna be like, yo, who the fuck? You ain't touching my child. Why are you bothering my child? That's the spirit. That's the demon. That's a fact. I mean, that's what's up with you. You know what it is? They probably did a review. They probably did a review. They probably did a review and unblocked your channel and gave it back to you. See, Green Eyes, let me tell you something, man. Drop guard, I see you in the building. It's just like yesterday. Check this out. Green Eyes in the chat. We all having a good time. Rap Ref pull up. The minute Green Eyes see Rap Ref, a spirit, an anger jumps on Green Eyes. The minute he sees Rap Ref in the building, shout out to Rap Ref, a spirit jumps on Green Eyes. Green Eyes done went crazy. He was like, yo, it's on site. Fuck that. I don't know why you in here. That wasn't Green Eyes. That was a spirit. Green Eyes ain't no bad person. Just like the other day when Green Eyes did his live and he was walking through the Bronx, I text Green Eyes, but Green Eyes had a spirit on him. He'll tell you the truth. I text him. He had a spirit on him. When he was going live, I was in his chat. I said, Green Eyes, take your ass home. It was a spirit on him. Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me. But I'm going to talk. Walaikum salam, sister. There was a spirit on me. He wasn't listening to me. Just like last night, there was a spirit on my brother Artie. That was a dangerous spirit. That was a wicked spirit. It was a wicked spirit. And shout out to Chase Milano. It takes a big man to say when they wrong. Shout out to Chase Milano. And whatever he's experienced or whatever he went through, I feel as though from day one, nothing changed. I said it when I said it about Roski. When it comes to certain people going through certain things in life, y'all, I don't respect nobody that play with them. I don't respect nobody that play with them. And me personally, if a child was violated by a human being, I would not lose any respect for them. Actually, I'd be more supportive to them, and I would advocate to them how strong they are for what they went to and still having the courage to get up every day and go on with life, because I can't imagine them type of things. So anybody that's sitting up playing with people that may have been through a situation sexually as a child or an adult, God is punishing you. You're going to go through some shit. Y'all don't understand. After certain lives, artists, after you did a certain live, you notice Chase did a certain live. See, when you was on your live with Roski, you was flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping. And you didn't even hear what you said. You were so upset with Chase that he didn't do a show on Roski. You said on your show, you said, Roski is the one that just wigged out on you. Why you didn't do a show on him? See, I'm trying to tell you something, artists. Pay attention to who you're saying is your friend. Your friend is Green Eyes. Even though I don't agree with Velo, your friend is Velo. Your friend is Queen Jayla. Your friend is R&B Tizzle. And your best friend in the world, you need to start making this known, should be God. Last night, I seen you cry for help. People wanted to make a joke about certain shit. No, I don't joke about certain shit. Especially when you get to the pack where you just want to be on YouTube and you're not thinking clearly. You had a spirit on you that was so overwhelming, you couldn't even calm down until the end of the show, because I guess you was in a Christmas party with your job or whatever. Till the end of the show, you went from to Light side. That's a dangerous spirit, my brother. Cinnamon T, I see you in the building. I want everybody to keep praying for artists. Screwface, I see you, Mayo. I want everybody to keep praying for artists. Shout out to Wax AP. Today is his birthday, y'all. Shout out to the Big Croc. Today is his birthday. I want y'all to pray for artists, though. I want y'all to pray for artists. Even if he wouldn't tell y'all to pray for me, I'm begging y'all to pray for him. I've been there. I've been to the fact where I say, you know what? I'm just, whatever happened. Let's go. And I think about how people told me they perceived me when I was in that spirit. That's not me. That's a spirit. It wasn't me. That was a spirit. See, that was a spirit telling me, yo, Dice, go do that. Go do that. Go let them niggas know. Show them who you is. What, they forgot about you? Like I always tell you, there's an angel on one side and there's a devil on one side. Both of them have an equal opportunity to give you a voice of reason because they both have one ear to talk into. The devil can't come on his side and talk in the angel's ear. The angel can't go on the devil's side and talk in the devil's ear. See, they both have their own little, they got their input. The devil telling you, fuck that, nigga, you Big Dice. The angel is telling me, you're Sharon McLeod's son. You're Fred McLeod's grandson. You're Edna McLeod's grandson. See, the streets is telling me about Big Dice, the dangerous nigga, the aggressive nigga, the one that'll go to hell and back, fight the police, anybody. No fear in his heart. The only thing he's scared of is getting his heart broke. Only thing I fear is my heart being broke. Then you hear from the angel side, you come from a hard woman that had you at 19 years old and bust her ass, went to school to make sure you would be all right, did everything that she could as a mother for you, and left here elegant. The angel start telling you Fred McLeod and Edna McLeod grandson. A grandfather that didn't have a 5th grade education, but left North Carolina and capitalized and manipulated the world. New York City. Grandmother started out working, quote unquote, as a maid. My great-grandmother was a maid. Because, see, in my family, we come from caring for people. We don't have no problem like cleaning shit from someone we love or cleaning urine from someone else. See, certain things we was taught to love each other through everything. We was taught to solve problems. We was taught to communicate. We was taught to calm down, but we always communicate with each other because family is first. You know when niggas is fucking up? I didn't catch it till last night. Last night, I've been watching artists so long, it's like I knew him all my life. When we watch some of these YouTube content creators, it's like we knew them all our life. He said, Dice, if anybody come here talking with my name, it's not me unless you see the rich. Oh, you know that. You know we got them. We got them green eyes. We got them. We don't play that shit over here. But like I said, 2024 is 80 years. Every 80 years, something spectacular is going to happen. Something monumental, something historical is going to happen, whether it's good or bad. 80 years coming up on YouTube, 2024. What's going to be that monumental thing on YouTube? You cannot play both sides when you're pertaining to God. You should never play both sides in anything. But when it comes to God, after this video, we about to get into this word.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? About to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Hey, Pam, I see you in the building. We got the now popping up. They popping up one by one. Truth Lady said, I may not say it. I'm a mess. I'm grieving. We got you, Truth Lady. We got you, sister. Don't worry about it. One thing, if I know, you know, Allah makes no mistakes. No mistakes at all. You do know that. So don't have me get on you in here today, sister. Mashallah. Always remember that. So you get that grieving spirit off you. See, that's the spirit, y'all. Devil be gone. Everybody in here tell a sister, devil, get the fuck away from my sister. Devil be gone, man. Devil be gone. Leave her alone. Everybody, get that out of it. Devil be gone, man. Get away from my sister. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah. Get away from her. She ain't bothering nobody. She out here trying to spread this love. But them the ones, you got to understand, sister, we the ones that's going to go through it. You going to go through it, girl. I don't care. You better get ready. You better put your goddamn work boots on. You down here in the South, you better put them galoshes on because it's your job. It's your duty. You have been chosen to endure because you have been chosen because you can handle. Like Dredd said, the dog soldier, shout out, he said, you cannot be picked for this. You have to be ordained, touched by God, touched by Allah. That's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. You see what Shot said? Devil, go away. Fuck away from my people. Leave us alone. Stop coming over here trying to interfere with us. Stop knocking on our door. For real, stop knocking on our door. We don't want you here. You're not welcome. Devil, be gone. Speaking of some things, I want to go into something. I want to see how y'all feel because everybody has the right to think about certain things, but I have a certain story I want to talk about pertaining to the LGBT. I want y'all to check this out. See how y'all feel about this. Because you are now rocking with what? News at noon with Big Dice.
Now the details here. Philadelphia transgender activist identified as Kendall Stevens is now charged with sexually assaulting 2 children under the age of 13.
Action News reporter Annie McCormick, she's live for us outside police headquarters with the new details we're learning about this, Annie.
Yeah, Gray and Shari, disturbing details. Kendall Stevens was arrested today for the rape of a minor. Sources confirm that she is the same Stevens who is a prominent LGBTQ activist in the city. The state attorney general's office filed charges tonight against 37-year-old Kendall Stevens. The charges include the indecent assault against a person less than 13 years old, rape, unlawful contact with minors, sexual offenses, and endangering the welfare of children, parent, or guardian.
Y'all see what's going on, right? Y'all do see what's going on, right? I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm not disrespecting no LGBT. That's not what I'm doing. I'm showing you something. You see what's going on, right? See, I actually feel good. I actually feel bad because this is all a confusion. We have so many people, in my opinion, that are confused about their sexualities or who they're supposed to be. I remember I was talking to a brother one time in my aunt's church. He got upset with me because people was talking to him about his choice of sexuality. And I said, can I ask you something, brother? He was like, yes, Dice. I said, what about you really believes, respectfully, that you were supposed to be a woman? He said, because as I've always felt. I said, I see you in church with my aunts and them all the time. You're always screaming out, God is great, God is good, right? He said, yes, Dice. I said, so God don't make no mistakes. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I mean, got into rare form. Start jumping around. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. So why would you think God made a mistake with just you? So you mean to tell me you know that God is the Alpha Omega from all beginning of end, for Allah is the greatest. But you telling me never made a mistake. Allah never made a mistake, but you are a man that feels as though you are supposed to be a woman. You're not in your right body. So if you tell me and you believe in your heart advocately that God is great, your contradiction in your actions are showing it, because how did he make a mistake with you? You see, that's the part you got to really talk to people about. You can't be bashing nobody for what they're going through or what they feel. Because of some things people were exposed to. If you expose a child to too much of one sexuality, it's going to confuse them. If you raise a beautiful little girl in a house full of grown men that's going to work every day, working construction, she's going to obtain the characteristics of men. If you raise a young man in a household with a bunch of women, especially from the imperative ages, from 2 to 7, that young man is going to adapt the characteristics of a woman. See, we had fathers and uncles and grandfathers say, get your ass out that goddamn kitchen with them women. Take your ass outside and do something. A lot of the fathers today, they're not being accountable for the beautiful lives that they are creating, and they don't want to interact and say, yo, let's go to the park. Matter of fact, let's just go for a walk. Matter of fact, let's just sit up and talk. Tell me what's on your mind. I was so blessed because I had a father and a grandfather and an uncle. My uncle was a drug dealer. But he took me with him outside. What he exposed me to? Was he wrong? No. Did he maybe expose me when it was too early? Yes. But when it comes to the LGBT, what they're doing to our children now, because of cell phones, tablets, television, movies, plays, they're giving them an overexposure of something that's creating a curiosity. Some people, unfortunately, have been through things where they feel as though the opposite sex has done things that damage them. They feel more comfortable with the same sex. We have to pay attention. That's trauma. That's mental abuse. That doesn't mean a choice of sexuality. That's a declaration of sexuality. That's a declaration of control over their sexuality. See, when some women or men are abused, they don't have control over sexuality. But when they become adults, they tell themselves, you can't tell me nothing. Now I have control over my sexuality. So since the people hurt me or destroyed my innocence pertaining to sex and sexuality and the whole act of making love, now I'm going to choose who I open up to. I think they're bringing the LGBT out, plus for a bunch of narratives that I won't get into. But I want y'all to pay attention and listen to this person.
Now the details here. Philadelphia transgender activist identified as Kendall Stevens is now charged with sexually assaulting 2 children under the age of 13.
Action News reporter Annie McCormick, she's live for us outside police headquarters with the new details we're learning about this, Annie.
Yeah, Gray and Shari, disturbing details. Kendall Stevens was arrested today for the rape of a minor. Sources confirm that she is the same Stevens who is a prominent LGBTQ activist in the city. The state attorney general's office filed charges tonight against 37-year-old Kendall Stevens. The charges include the indecent assault against a person less than 13 years old, rape, unlawful contact with minors, sexual offenses, and endangering the welfare of children, parent, or guardian. Stevens came to Action News in August of 2020 after she was attacked in her Point Breeze neighborhood. She says she was targeted by a violent group for being a trans woman. Stevens then became a prominent activist for the LGBTQ community. She urged lawmakers to change Pennsylvania's hate crime statute to include protections for LGBTQ people. She is seen here in March of 2021 at a press conference launching District Attorney Larry Krasner's LGBTQ Plus Advisory Board. The board was created in part to be a source of information and resources for victims and survivors of crime within the community.
It means to me that the transgender population will finally get the support that we need from city officials that we really haven't gotten historically.
Sources tell Action News the charges are in relation to the rape of 2 young boys under the age of 13. Stevens remains in custody tonight. A spokesperson for the district attorney's office said in a statement, the investigation of allegations against her is being led by another agency, and as such, we have no comment.
Check this out. Y'all ready for this? Shout out to Sheep Stay Sleep. I never understood what he was saying. His name is DS1, Ross the Boss. That boy, that's dangerous. That man is dangerous, y'all. I didn't catch that shit till today, what he's saying. Sheep stay sleep. God damn, this nigga's crazy. I don't know how I didn't catch that one. FTC Vice. See, in the 23rd Psalm, my beautiful grandmother always told me, she said, baby, I want you to remember this. This is the 23rd Psalm. Oh, sheep, I want to get in that ring with you, man. Remember I told y'all how I would love to have some podcast creators. We get together and talk intellectually about certain things that's going on in the world. Sheep Stay is one of the ones I'd love to have that conversation. I'd love for him to get up here one day and rock with me on certain I would love for y'all to hear from another black man's mind the way he analyzes and break things down from the largest to the smallest molecule where everybody can overstand. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that shit coming? Uh-oh, he said it's coming. That's some shit. My grandmother say, if y'all know, anybody go to the 23rd Psalm right now, this is when I caught his name because I say this every day. It starts off, it says, the Lord is my shepherd. Do y'all know what that means? The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He's talking about humans. He's talking about us being sheep. See, a lot of people don't know what a shepherd is. A shepherd is a person that directs sheep. You see what sheep said? Sheep stay asleep. Sheep stay asleep. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. Thy rod and thy staff shall comfort me. See, me, meaning we as sheep, the rod and the staff will comfort us. If y'all don't know what that means, when sheep walk, they eat with their head down. And they listen. The reason why their heads are down is because they are listening to the tap of the rod. Thy rod, my staff is my comfort. See, as long as the sheep here, because like DS1 said, sheep stay asleep. Long as they hear, thy rod and thy staff is my comfort. Understand, overstand, my comfort, our comfort, we are sheep. So as long as God is our direction, our rod and staff, we're comfortable. Long as you're walking in the direction of God. See, when sheep stop hearing, when they stop hearing that tap, they stop. Man. You see what Dog Soldier said? God loves the sheepdogs too. That's the ones that come out to fight off anything that could ward harm to the sheep or the shepherd. A lot of us asleep. A lot of y'all asleep. I'm not going to get into the whole LGBTQ thing, plus, respectfully. But these are all plots to conquer and divide us. Open up your eyes, y'all. Let's go.
Now, judge did set bail at $250,000. The next court appearance is scheduled for December 29th. Often, the state attorney general's office takes on cases from local district attorneys' offices if there's a conflict. For now, reporting live outside of Philadelphia Police Headquarters, Annie McCormick for Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Gray and Shari.
James A., I see you in the building. Walaikum salam, brother. I appreciate you for pulling up, man. And I appreciate you. Tell your cousin I respect that. Hit that like button. Go make sure you hit that bell notification. But if you like this work over here too, make sure you get over here to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm dead ass serious. Everybody, Risk Freedom, I see you in the building, beloved. Forgive me. I ain't even see you, beloved. But forgive me. Make sure y'all get over to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I ain't even gonna talk about it. If you're interested and you're intrigued by the respect that we have over here, that's another thing. That man chat is very, very respectful. You don't see that goofy shit on over there. I've been in numerous shows. You don't see that shit over there. So when y'all hear certain people telling y'all you have to allow these things in your chat, no, you don't. Not to be successful. Not to be successful. You have to stay on your consistency and stay on your grind. That's all you got to do. Put God first, too. That's the main one. So if y'all digging what we doing over here, go subscribe to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. If you digging what we doing over here, go subscribe to Dog Digital. Dog Soldier Digital Broadcasting. Yo, I'm dead ass serious. I want my man at his first monetization. That shit is really starting to fuck with me on some real G shit, y'all. If y'all fuck with me, I got over 1,300 people in here, y'all. I got over 1,300 people in here fucking with me, y'all. It's not going to take nothing from me to take them motherfucking subscriptions over to Dog Soldier. It's nothing going to take nothing from me to take them subscriptions over to FTC Vice. I keep forgetting that my man got his motherfucking channel. It's nothing going to stop y'all. It's nothing going to stop me from taking all them subscriptions y'all gave me over to Sheep Stay Sleep Tape. It's nothing going to stop me. Cosmology Bay. It's nothing going to stop me. It's nothing going to. God has me. But if y'all interested in this type of work right here, this grown folks work, where adults can come together and interact. See, everybody in these chats, we can throw a party and say, yo, pull up. Ain't gonna beat nobody, ain't gonna get hurt. You might see a bunch of joking, laughing, reminiscing, conversations pertaining to the good old days, because I done checked my motherfucking age limit. Shout out to the young boys and the young girls that be holding me down, because it's rarely, they like 18 to 24, but my group is 35 to 60. 35 to 60. I'm cool. I don't like, I don't play with kids. I don't play with kids. You understand what I'm saying to you? And there's a lot of children on here because they're so-called adults that are caught up in their second childhood. You dig? You dig? That's a fact. And you know what, Riss? It's time for you to put your gun on you, brother. That's a cold-blooded fact, because you have been rocking with me from day one. I swear to God, Risk Freedom has been popping in and out. I got to give him his props for that. I got to. And I appreciate that, because I had to tell myself that when I turned 50 years old, that went from the double OG to the elder. I can get up here and tell y'all some stories. Like I said, I'm going to start doing in the summer, like in the wintertime, like for the people that's in my personal private membership, I love y'all to death. I need more people in there, because I'm going to start doing some members only. Since y'all want me to walk down memory lane, because some of these lanes I walk down bring back a bunch of fucking tears. Bad memories. See, like I told y'all earlier, brings spirits to me, y'all. Certain things I can't talk about without tears running out my eyes. And see, I'm in touch with myself. And for the new year, I'm here to let y'all know from the impact that y'all have shown me that I've had on on YouTube, whether it was good or bad. I'm here to tell y'all can be yourself. I'm not here to tell y'all to be no punk. Shit, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, they've all told you, don't put your hands on me. Don't try to harm me, because I have the right and the civil duty to defend myself. And I will. But I'm here for all of us. Ron Boogs is in the building. You know what I say when Ron Boogs pull up in the building.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Shout out to Dog Soldier. He told me something the other day. He said, yo, son. I said, what up, boy? He said, Joe, I know you don't need me for nothing, bruh. He said, but sometimes when you want to walk up in them lions' dens, man, he said, yo, hit us all up and let us come. And let these niggas know, let these evil forces know you got people with you. That's some deep shit. See, people can tell you this that know me. All my life, even my mans, God bless the dead, the ones that's gone and the ones that's still here, when people used to do certain shit to me, I used to go do shit to them. By myself. Got a team of killers with me, allegedly. Mean type of niggas. I'm talking about pure boogeymen I was running with. Niggas will come tell me, yo, son, why you ain't tell me you was going over to them niggas' crib? Or why you ain't tell me you was going to them niggas' block? Why your stupid ass went over there by yourself, son? You could have got killed. That's who I used to be. I ain't never want to involve my mans in them in nothing. Something dog said to me, my man O told me years ago. He said, yo, man, fuck all that what you ain't trying to involve us in. Niggas play with you, they play with us. See, we from a different era. I just don't want nothing with these hating ass niggas that try to stagnate people's channels. Because let me tell you something I learned about YouTube. If you stand for something, they will try to push you off of everything. They will try to push you off your square. They will try to push you off your deen. They'll try to push you off your piece. They're just trying to push you. They're trying to push you to fight. They're trying to push you to instigate. They're trying to push you to involve yourself. There's some niggas I used to respect that I used to let come over here. He said, Dice Voyage, baby. Voice of YouTube, access great entertainment. That's gangster. Shout out. That's what they saying. They saying Dice is the voice. They saying even the ones that don't want to admit it, they got to say they watching me and paying attention because, yo, this that cloth, man. I'm from a different, yo, shout out to Ziggy Black, man. I can't get into it no more. I got to always Ron Buggs. You dig what I'm saying? FTC Vice, you dig what I'm saying? Dunbars is younger than all of us, and he's still from that cloth, y'all. Look at Risk Freedom. Bushwick, we got my Bushwick, my Boricuas in here, man. We from a different era, man, and it's our duty. See, when we was outside, we didn't allow the bullshit on our blocks. We didn't allow the bullshit in our neighborhoods. You can't be robbing nobody over here, nigga. We getting money. What we used to do to niggas that snatched chains on our block? What we used to do to niggas that took purses? We punished them niggas and dropped them niggas off at the precinct. You don't remember that? A lot of you niggas got children that y'all ain't even stepping up with and taking accountability because y'all so distraught and so caught up in your feelings that you're no longer with their mother. God damn it, you got babies out here in these streets that need you for guidance. You got babies out here in these streets that need you to go bring your stupid ass over here. The fuck is wrong with you? Why are you talking to your moms like that? Bah! You know? This woman out here that's been begging niggas for the longest to come take care of their sons. Come help me with your child. Come help me with your daughter. She's out there attracted to the wrong men. She's mad at me because she loves you, but she don't understand you didn't know how to treat me. So I need you to talk to our daughter. You don't want to do that because you know that it's always going to be daddy's little girl as long as you call her every now and then and say, you know, I love you. You might cash app her $10, $20. You might say stupid shit like, the best thing that ever happened in my life was you. Don't you never grow up to be like your mother. And then you spew bullshit in these little girls' heads that make them look at their mother like, is this the reason why my father isn't here with us? You got your son going, is this the reason why my dad can't be here? Because you got this nigga up in here fucking the shit out you at night? You got your daughter saying, oh, you don't love me. You never even loved my father. You just wanted some sex. Brody, I see you. You're planting seeds. You're making your children grow with resentment because you niggas is not stepping up going, check this out. When me and your moms was fucking around, I was getting money. I was in the street. I thought I was too big for my britches, and I was fucking a lot of bitches. Your mother was crying many nights, begging me to come home, and I ain't give a fuck about that. I was out there getting my cock sucked. You're not telling your children the law of the streets made me fall in love with the streets more than I fell in love with your mother. Y'all don't want to talk about the truth, do you? If you want me to stop talking, I will in the broadcast. If y'all want me to end the broadcast, just be like, Dice, y'all had enough. Because, you know, sometimes I say things that upset people and hurt people's feelings, but this ain't me. This is God. Oh. Pamela said I'm good. We got Pam in the building. Pam said, do what you doing, guys. Brody said, do what I'm doing. He said, jeez. You got these kids running around with these guns. They're administrating how powerful they are with their mans, their gang. But they're also administrating how painful they are and how much love they're serious. Yo, let me tell you something about these big homies. No disrespect intended. And I'm not talking about the big homies my age and higher. I'm talking about the new big homies, the new OGs y'all talking about, the real niggas, remember? See, the new OGs now is 23 and 22. How can you be an OG if you ain't put 20 years out in the street? If you ain't moved 20 years flawlessly in the street through all obstacles and motherfucking disadvantages, how are you an OG? But chill. This is the new era, y'all. I'm just telling y'all about when I was coming up. The new OGs, the new big homies now is 22 and 23 years old. That's never even been through experience, and their brains even aren't even fully developed yet. But see, these are the ones that came up because they're the product of the crack epidemic. See, these kids you see running around now, they're the product of the crack epidemic. The late 80s to like 99, 2000. These are the children of them now. Pay attention to what I said. The late 80s to 2000. This is what? 2024. Look at the big homies' age now, the big OGs, 21 to 24. Pay attention, man. I don't think y'all ready for this work. This is news at noon with Big Dice. I'm not here to talk about that other shit they talking about. And if you hear that shit they talking about, you should not be here. You should be at Dog Soldier. You should be at the Hank McCoy show. You should be at what? Sheep Stay Sleep TV. You should be at Cosmology, babe. You should be at Zeke Black. These are places you need to be if you into this. We got Ron Boogs about to come out with the YouTube what? Legends Lounge. These are the places you need to be. These children, y'all don't even see how they fucked us up. These are the children of the crack epidemic. So what I mean by the children of the crack epidemic, these are the children of the people that was experimented with, like the Tuskegee Airmen, with crack. See, it was cocaine, heroin, crack. Cocaine, heroin, crack. Y'all didn't pay attention. The heroin addicts never broke up. Cosmology Bay, I see you. Heroin addicts didn't break up. Some of the cleanest people in the world. But a crackhead? That's a fact. Shout out to the Big Croc. Today is Wax AP birthday. But a crackhead? I done seen crackheads do some unthinkable things just to get high. And then when they got pregnant, them babies that they was carrying, they wasn't going to the hospital for them nutrients and them physics, them exams and the heart rates and the monitors. They was smoking crack. They was prostituting. They was drinking alcohol. They was trying to get away from their reality. And when these babies was born, they was born with the addiction of crack cocaine. Now check this out. This is where it got tricky. You know they're not going to give no baby no crack cocaine, but they do have to give baby certain things because of their addiction. So when you wean them off of the drugs with the morphines and the antiseptics and all that, right? Check this out. And then you take them away from the parents, and then you put them in these new foster homes and these group homes where they're taught to act like these people are their parents. But all along, they're sitting up worrying about why they aren't with their parents, because you know they tell them, you know, this is a foster family. Or you don't tell them, and then years down the line, when they're 20 and 30 years old, they find out that they're not the real parents, and then they put them into a deeper traumatic state. But you got to understand, a lot of these children were still born with the addiction to crack cocaine that never left them. They gave them something to calm down until they dropped them off into these houses, but then they grew up with these addictions. You notice a lot of children today, you can buy them a PlayStation, they'll play with it for 2 weeks, it's not interesting. You know some kids today, you can buy them what? A car, they're interested for about 2 or 3 days because what they're really interested is feeding an addiction. These are things that their minds are addicted to, like food, like sex, cars, clothes. That's their addiction, but genetically in their bloodline, they're addicted to crack cocaine. Don't you see how our babies are getting strung out younger and younger? They start off smoking the weed. They start popping the E-pills. They start fucking with the Molly. They fucking with the coke. Our babies is on fentanyl right now, y'all. Our children are on fentanyl right now. G-Dup, I see you in the building. Our babies are on fentanyl right now. Check this out. Check this out. If y'all was outside. G-Dup, I know you was outside. Ron Buggs, I know you was outside. FTC, I know you was outside. But I'm talking about the cats from Brooklyn. Risk Freedom, I know you was outside because we had a different description of this shit. This shit fucked New York up. Do y'all remember how the OGs in the hood started doing what? Getting high, and they forgot about all the importance that they had. Clarice, I see you. Now our babies is getting high, and they're doing the same thing the OGs was doing. Remember the OGs that used to be going to get the fake jewelry on, and they was slumming their shit, going to Midtown, catching tourists, making them think they're buying real gold because they was chasing money for their addictions. Remember the OGs that was switching money, y'all? Remember the OGs back in the days that was putting on girdles and going in stores shoplifting because they was chasing money for their addiction? Look what our babies is doing right now. Promethazine, lean, Percocets. Percocets is a synthetic heroin. Molly, cocaine. Our babies are sniffing Molly and cocaine. You don't see our babies going on robberies now. They're going on the jokes. That's what we used to call it back in the days. Remember that shit, Ron Books? We about to bust a move. We about to go on that jokes. What they saying now, what the young boys saying now, we about to go on a lick. You don't notice how they got us spinning in a motherfucking circle right back to a 360, the same shit they exposed to us and fucked us up with when they had us out there sneaking, drinking Brass Monkey, sneaking, drinking Cisco, sneaking, drinking St. Ives, sneaking, drinking Old English, some of us sneaking, smoking rulers, some of us sniffing powder, some of us smoking marijuana, some of us getting addicted to motherfucking nicotine, some of us getting addicted to alcohol. Do you see what they did to us, what they did to our parents, what they did to our parents' and what they did to our babies, and what our babies is now exposing and doing to our grandbabies? So how are we going to stop this? We got 80 years coming up 2024. 80 years coming up 2024. 34 people in the building, whether you're in the bushes or you're on the outside. We got 80 years of something that's supposed to be monumental coming up. Shout out to the people that even be in the bushes. I don't even care that y'all be in the bushes no more. You know why I say shout out to y'all and I love y'all? Because God working on y'all heart. Because y'all don't leave, I see. I notice you don't leave. So if you don't leave, it's nothing wrong with coming up in here saying, yo, shout out to Team Guardian. That's the first thing you got to say when you walk up in here. I don't even give a fuck if you don't say what up to me. Shout out Team Guardian, man. We guarded over here, man. And if I see you, when I see you, I will acknowledge you immediately. See, this ain't one of them chats where you got to be a mod, even though I love the support I give. So I give out that dumbass rent shit. No disrespect intended. This ain't one of them chats where you have to be a member. You see what they say in one of them shits? If you become a member, this gets you the access for someone to acknowledge you. So that means I'm only supposed to say, what's up to DMW Shots, Dog Soldier, Dunbars, King Crego, Cheeks the Hoodologist, Angie Baby. You mean to tell me I'm only supposed to speak to the people that is paying to my monthly membership? That's bullshit. Big Dice speak to everybody. Shit, I spread love. It's the Brooklyn way, man. Shit, I throw that love like a motherfucking quarterback, like Dan Marino. You dig what I'm saying? Shit, it's like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. I throw the love as long as you can catch it. As long as you can receive the love. See, sometimes when you throw love, a nigga got the butterfingers, y'all. A nigga got the butterfingers. Y'all ever seen a nigga playing football, Ron Boogs? A nigga throwing my direct bullet, but he can't catch it because he got the butterfingers because he's not in coordination. That's what I mean by this. That's an analogy. Some of you niggas, I tried to show you love and tell you the warning. I showed you the things that were around you that was going to tear your ass up. See, the real niggas, real Dog Soldier, DMW Shots, Ron Bulls, FTC Vice, City Bama, the list goes on and on. Tube Chronicles, King Crego. When I tell certain people certain stuff, they catch the ball. They go, oh. When Brett Favre, Cosmology Bay, when Brett Favre used to throw that ball, he used to break niggas' fingers. You know why? Because they didn't know how to receive him. They didn't know how to receive that fucking power he was throwing. A lot of you niggas is mentally butterfingers. Your butterfingers in your fucking brain because you don't know how to receive this fucking blessing from God. I'm giving it right to you. I'm giving you a spiral, a bullet straight down the middle, right to your motherfucking chest and stomach. All you got to do is properly grab your hand and embrace your body on the impact. Boom, and you gone. Some of you niggas want to be fly. You want to be catching the ball with one hand. Some of you niggas want to catch the ball with one hand because you got them dainty personalities. Shout out to Sheep State. He said, you just want to touch it. Let me touch it. You just want to touch it. You say you just want to say you was in the game. You see, a lot of you niggas just want to say that y'all was in the game. Y'all motherfuckers just want to be seen. That's why y'all going crazy. Niggas on YouTube, y'all don't want to say y'all contributed in the fucking growth. Ain't that some shit? They gave us a platform to wake people the fuck up. If you've really been outside, you've really been through it, you don't want a nigga to go through what you've been through. Look at this dumbass nigga Charleston White. Look at this nigga here. Let's look at him together. Look at this nigga here. This is the reason why I talk about niggas that be fumbling the fucking ball. Niggas like this. Ain't that some shit? You see what Ron Books said? God damn it, Ron. You see, did y'all see what Ron Books just said? I got to pin that motherfucker. I got to pin that motherfucker. I got to pin that. I got to pin that. I got to pin that motherfucker there. I got to pin that motherfucker there. They got to be in the chat. They got to keep coming up every time somebody make a comment. He said, lots of motherfuckers don't catch the ball because they hate who's passing it, man. Ain't that some shit? I don't give a fuck if I don't see eye to eye with a nigga. But if I'm on the block getting money and you just pass the TNT truck that's watching me, waiting for me to make a motherfucking hand-to-hand so they can record it, I don't give a fuck if I don't like you. If you walk up on me and go, yo, Big Dice, yo, word up, my nigga. You know, I don't even fuck with you like that. But watch that fucking van right there that's sitting up there, boy. Them niggas got them B-knocks in there, and they trying to get at you. Peace. I got to catch that. I got to put the feelings to the side that me and you have a disagreement, or maybe me and you ain't been around each other too much to really have a rapport. But check this out. You from the street. And that's one rule that the gangsters always say. We don't wish death on nobody, and we damn sure don't wish prison on niggas unless you a pedophile. Unless you're a pedophile. Look at this nigga here, Charleston White. Look at this nigga. This nigga facing 21 years over a prank. Over a prank. Number one, he ain't never maced no cat. Number one, he ain't never killed no cat. He was doing that as a skit and a prank for attention on YouTube. Like when he be sitting there talking all that bullshit, and there's so many people in the chat and so many people wanting him to do his motherfucking interview. He's doing this shit for what? Clicks and views. The situation with him and the cat, they trying to say now, Ron Boggs, this situation from 2 years, what they locked him up from 2 years ago was supposed to be animal cruelty. He did a skit when he came out of jail talking about, God damn it, that's right, I maced the goddamn cat, and if motherfucking cat come in my yard, fuck them white people and them crackers down there talking crazy. You know they ain't like that. So you know what they did? They hit him with second-degree assault with a weapon. You see, whoever was throwing the football at him, he wasn't ready to hear, because he'd be a fool. He's doing comedic shows now. He's a comedian now. He wants to go on tour. He wants to make people laugh after he done insulted all the street niggas. Fuck all you drug dealers. Fuck your goddamn gang members. I hope all you niggas go to goddamn jail. You know all that stupid shit he be talking. All that dumbass. I hope all you goddamn niggas, lock all them goddamn niggas up. Fuck all of them. Goddamn it, goddamn it, I kill all them goddamn niggas. They see all that stupid shit he be talking about. Now, that nigga in jail because he goes to do a show. And some of them real niggas are standing up on some, yo, why you always running your mouth like that, pussy? One of them niggas went to jump on the goddamn stage. This nigga picks up a flower pot, throws it at him. That nigga get up on the stage. He take the microphone and hit the nigga dead in his head. Bah! Y'all done seen the video. And them niggas beat living shit out of him. And them niggas press charges, nigga. This is when motherfucking going too far for a prank goes wrong. Going too far for a prank goes wrong. You see what's going on with her, right? Y'all know who this is, right? Y'all see what's going on with her, right? Y'all heard about Taraji? Y'all heard about Taraji, right? Let me pull it up for y'all right quick. Y'all heard about Taraji, right? She done went crazy. She done went crazy. She done had a breakdown. She done had an emotional breakdown. An emotional breakdown. Facts of life. She done had an emotional breakdown. Check this out, y'all. Emotional breakdown. YouTube fair usage. Check this out, y'all. She done had an emotional breakdown. Check this out. I feel so bad for her. Check this out, y'all. Mental illness is real. Check this out.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Yeah. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you know, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up is a whole entire team behind us. Yes. They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay, so do the math. Now we have 5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you gross,
Sometimes
not
more.
after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? And I agree with that, nerd. I agree. He said, Dice, he's a plan. He's not going to jail. He did a live with the AR while smoking, driving up. See, this is the part. They did plan him in there, but he went too far. He went too far. See, let me explain something to you. A puppet better do what the fucking puppet master say. Y'all ain't understand that? Oh, y'all don't understand what a puppet master is? Oh, we got the cloth king in this. We got him in the building. Ziggy Black is in the building. Ziggy Black is in the building. Front Street with Liberty. I see you in the building. Salute. A puppet better do what the puppet master say. You see this woman right here? Check her out now. You see her eyes? She tired. She done broke down mentally. You know why she done broke down mentally? You know why she done broke down mentally? Because a lot of people don't know her child's father, unfortunately, was murdered. Ironically, when she started popping off after certain things with her child's father was murdered. You dig what I'm saying? And in my opinion, that's when she did this. You know what I told y'all about this? That's when she did this. Rap Ref, I see you. That's when she did this, y'all. Just my opinion. No such thing as a bad opinion. See, she said, I, Taraji P, hereby agree to sell my one and only immortal soul to the devil. Not because she was trying to be malicious, because she was going through things and she had bills. You heard what she said? She said, I had bills. She said, the bills is real when we do what we do. I had to sell my soul for this price. By signing the contract, I agree to surrender my soul to the devil upon expiration into a life of enslavement and torture. That's why these people crying. That's why all these people that think they're stars, that forgot about God, are crying and having these breakdowns. That's why people on YouTube are having breakdowns. That's why athletes are having breakdowns. That's why top lawyers that know they got off people that committed heinous crimes are walking off buildings, killing their fucking self. That's why people in Wall Street that know, quote unquote, they've swindled millions and millions of people out of their money, out of their real estate, are committing suicide because you know what they noticed after they got all that fucking money? They still wasn't happy. See, when they recognized they got the money, they got the clothes, they got the hoes, they got the notoriety, they got the popularity, they got the validity, but they forgot about talking to God. See, now they getting older now, y'all. See, that ain't the young. See, Taraji ain't have the meltdown when she was on Hustle and Flow. See, Taraji didn't have the meltdown. Check this out now. Check this out. I'm going to fuck y'all up with this one. Taraji didn't start having no meltdowns back there with Hustle and Flow. She didn't have the meltdowns until she started doing things like Empire. How many seasons of Empire? You initially signed that contract once you told yourself that you would be involved in a production or a movie, no disrespect intended to any gay people. Once she said, I am going to be part of a production that advocates that she has an openly gay son to the world, God started punishing you. That's what a lot of these stars do. Allegedly. Look at Tiffany Haddish. She couldn't spell abracadabra. And next thing you know, she had a hit movie with Kevin Hart. Notice she had a breakdown too. I'm broke. They won't even hire me. You notice she just did another big movie with some great actors. Danny DeVito. You know, them contracts can be renegotiated once you humiliate yourself, like shaving your head and then coloring your hair blonde. See, there's a humiliation process that you have to go through when you upset, allegedly, the higher masters. See, the young Taraji was beautiful. This right here is the real Taraji. She's starting to get old. Check this out. She's starting to get old now, y'all. She's starting to recognize it's almost time for her to go on home. You know, like Martin Lawrence said, go on to that upper room. But these people, they've done sold their fucking soul for vanity, for exposure, for popularity, for clout. No, they going straight to hell. See, the bottom part of the contract that y'all, that's the part y'all don't understand too. The top part is about the money. This is the part that you better pay attention to y'all that's on a borderline of negotiation. They said, I agree to surrender my soul to the devil upon expiration. When you die, when you leave this physical shell, you go into a life of enslavement and torture for all eternity, just for that price you asked for. That's what's fucking them up. Mashallah. You see what Ron Book said? They breaking them and telling them to resign. All that's crazy. Word. See, when you start going through certain things and doing certain things, you better not have no children, because the toughest gangster gonna start thinking with a little more compassion once he has a child. Ooh! You start thinking, what if this was done to my child? They don't care. All of these stars know what's going on. Look at Puff Daddy, y'all. Anybody know who this is? Anybody know who that is? Bad vibes, salute. AP. That's not Wax AP, y'all. That's AP from Brooklyn. AP, I'm glad you're in the building. Salute, beloved. You know you're more than welcome over here. And he right. Bad vibes, you already know, for life. He said that's Wolf, y'all. So Ron Book said that's Wolf. May he rest in peace. Check this out right here. Let me see if y'all know who this is. Y'all know that's P Diddy, but y'all know who that is with Uncle Gene? Y'all know who Uncle Gene is? Anybody in here know about the story with Uncle Gene? Anybody know that story? See, Uncle Gene is alive. Rest in peace. Wolf was killed. Check this out. The reason why I cropped them pictures together like that, because they both had a similarity. Wolf and Uncle Gene are bodyguards of P Diddy. Uncle Gene was a former bodyguard. He was a former bodyguard. Front Street with Liberty, I see you in the building. But see, it gets real deep with this shit right here, because check this out. Do anybody pay attention to this? This is Wolf, right? And this is Misa, Puff Daddy's ex-girlfriend. And this is Misa's son that they said is Puff Daddy's son. But I want y'all to look at that boy right now, and I want to ask y'all a question to the people that's in the chat. Who do that boy look like? Puff or Wolf? Cash, I see you in the building. You see what Cash said? Y'all see what Cash said? That's Wolf's son. Cash said, that's Wolf's son. Nerd said, Misa looked like Nia Long. That's not Nia Long. That's the great Misa Hilton, baby. See, you can look at his teeth and look at his smile and look at his forehead. Her forehead is covered with the bangs. Lady, shut up. To the ladies in here, shut up. You know how y'all used to cover your big-ass goddamn foreheads? That's something about our beautiful African sisters. They got big-ass goddamn go-head foreheads. You know y'all used to put that bang over that shit from junior high school. Her son got the same goddamn go-head forehead, the smile, the cheeks, the nose. But he got that nose from who? That don't look like her nose, do it? It's similar, but it looked like that nose. Look like that nose to me. You see, the women know what's going on, because them girls be going, bitch, you know that's Wolf, baby. You better tell Puff the truth, but he kill you. You know, Clarice from the hood, she be, bitch, why you ain't tell me you was fucking Wolf? Why you ain't tell me you was fucking Wolf, bitch? That's why you ain't want me to fuck with him, you stinking bitch. Ron Boog said, if you ask me, that's Wolf all the way. That's Wolf all the way. Front Street said, same thing happened. Kim caught his baby daddy. To me, I could be wrong. That boy with that pretty hair looked like Wolf. But back to what I was saying, Wolf and Uncle Gene carried the same job as a bodyguard. I want y'all to listen to something right quick. I want y'all to listen to what Uncle Gene had to say pertaining to quote-unquote Puff Daddy. For real. Give me a second. Listen to this, y'all.
What would make you sleep at night when it comes to Puffy? Like, what kind of justice do you want to see when it comes to Puffy? Well, man, what makes you think?
This is Uncle Gene right now talking, y'all. This is Uncle Gene right now. Pay attention. I'm going behind the avatar for y'all to focus more on the conversation just for this.
I don't sleep at night. What makes you think I give a F? Nah, bro. Nah, I can't let you get off with that one, bro. Check this out, man. And it's for you, the YouTubers, and everybody out there. You understand? Well, Diddy always got paid on time. They didn't play with my money. You understand? The only thing that bothers me, and it's still going to bother me to my death, is that one, I tried to save these kids' lives out, that kid life out there. Big told me his whole life story in that one day. Do you understand me? All his dreams, all his hopes. I don't know why this kid did this, but this kid told me his life story, bro. I tried to stop these people from going to the party. It was his decision. You understand? That cost that kid his life. Even when I tried to ride on the side of the truck, he gonna tell me, yo, Gene, if you don't get in this car, you ain't gonna never work again for Bad Boy. I should have said, F Bad Boy and did what I knew to do. You understand? The kid.
Now this is Gene Deal. He don't fuck with Puff no more. He's been telling people for the longest about the situation, allegedly talking about my man, the great Biggie Smalls. Rest in peace, Chris. He told niggas from all that bullshit, he's seen everything that was going on from the alleged time when him and Ja Rule was in a hotel room having sex. This man was with him for years. He was with him from Puff Daddy when they had their first promotional party where the people were killed, rest in peace, with the Stampede. Ron Brooks could tell you more about that. Let's go, Gene.
His life. It wasn't my watch, but I was there. He had his own bodyguards, but I still was there. I knew something was going to go down. I was willing to ride on the side of the damn car so I could save this kid's life. Now, my man go to him. A$AP Ferg father. He goes to him. Yo, Puff, blase, whoop-de-whoop. I gotta have this, or these guys gon'.
Y'all heard that cloth talk? He said, yo, Puff, blase, whoop-de-whoop. Can you dig it? Because he know he on TV. It's bothering him the foul shit Puff did to a bunch of niggas. That shit is fucking with his conscience. So he ain't trying to incriminate nobody. He ain't going into no exact you dig? He told him blase, blah, whoop-de-whoop. Shout out to that cloth talk. Zeke Black is in the building.
It's going to be a problem in the street. Here go this. You can use this until I can get it back to it. This nigga said, what? I can't do that. Understandable, whatever the situation was. My man died the day after my birthday. Turns around, tell Wolf, I'm going to give you your $300,000. Wolf is the one who brought me back into Bad Boy, or brought me back into Bad Boy, because I was there before Wolf himself. Wolf's mother let me hear something that the what they call it, the drug enforcement, the prosecutor from Atlanta, that Puff told Meech, go ahead and do what you got to do, when him and Wolf was beefing outside.
You hear that shit? See Ron Boogs, official Harlem motherfucking representative. He said Gene was around all that shit. Facts. You heard what Uncle Gene just said? He said he told motherfucking Meech and them, allegedly, fuck that. Do what you got to do. Check this out. I got a funny feeling now that he said that because he knew Wolf was fucking his girl. Fuck that nigga. Kill that nigga. He fucking my bitch anyway and think I don't even know it. See, these are the type of bitch ass niggas that be in the fucking world. You dig what I'm saying? Gene, let's go.
I heard Wolf say out of his mouth, I'm going to show you the mix ain't that. I knew he was building up the atmosphere between Meech and Wolf to go at it. Do you hear me? Wolf get killed by 2 kids from BMF. Actually, the dude that he put down with BMF. This Nick brags about cussing.
Ain't that some shit, y'all? That nigga Gene miss his man Wolf so much, that nigga say, yo, fuck that. The nigga that killed my man is a nigga brags, nigga. That shit, he miss his motherfucking man. So, see, a lot of you bitch ass niggas can't understand that. Oh shit, Gene is snitching. No, he ain't. That nigga venting. Everybody in jail, everybody dead. That nigga miss his motherfucking man. Fuck you pussies. He said, yo, you know, you see what he just did just now? He went through what we call the devil going at God, because Gene ain't with that bullshit no more. He walking righteous, you dig? He almost blanked back into that street nigga bullshit. That fucking street nigga, fuck that. I gotta fucking keep a cold. Suck my balls when I get through playing basketball. So all that sucker shit. That nigga said, I miss my motherfucking friend, and these niggas killed him because of this bitch ass nigga Puff. That nigga Braggs did it. Them BMF niggas. Gene on some whatever you feel like you want to do, pussy, let's do it.
Wolf mother out. And I'm going to call his name out. He bragged to his cousin, Ak. So you niggas in New York, if y'all don't believe what I'm saying, ask Ock. If Wolf was alive,
he telling niggas, you Brooklyn niggas keep fucking with this goddamn, these New York niggas keep fucking with this corny ass nigga like he official. Ask the nigga Ock. So whoever Ock is a very influential person, and his word is law. Let's go, Gene.
the way he loved his mother, we wouldn't be talking about Diddy today. I say this dude, even after all that, I still say this nigga from a situation he had in North Carolina. So, I don't care, bro. But I will not let this name go down as if he was this greatest thing that ever happened to hip hop.
Talk. You hear that, y'all? You hear what Gene said? He said, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I ain't jacking this shit. This nigga's a fucking snake. See, a lot of y'all niggas don't got that fucking tenacity inside of you. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I showed you I got it. I prove I stand on it every day. He said, yo, this nigga ain't gonna be fronting and my motherfucking man is dead. Don't that sound like me? Man.
When the dudes that loved him the most and showed them love by protecting him, giving him that bad boy logo, and being, yo, bro, the same game. When that nigga caught that situation in the city college, couldn't pay his rent, couldn't pay his car note. D was getting money up from Nick to get to this Nick. What do you ever do for the same game? But shout out, that's my crew, same game. If I gotta take all the bullshit now, and people gotta say all this, yo, Gene Deal don't get a life. What was you doing? What was you doing, bro? What was you doing before YouTube?
Talk! Talk! That's what I be asking a bunch of niggas. Yo, DMW Shots. Yo, Ron Boogs. Yo, FTC. Yo, Front Street. That's what I be asking a bunch of these niggas. What the fuck was y'all doing before YouTube? Yo, Vibes, yo, don't we have this conversation? What the fuck was these niggas doing, nerd? What the fuck was these niggas doing? Excuse my language to the ladies in the building. Shout out to Zeke Black. Yo, Zeke, what was these niggas doing before YouTube?
I taught high school. I was a high school substitute teacher. I was an investigator for child abuse. I worked for the Department of Juvenile Justice. I was a parole officer for 27 years. I worked for Elite Investigation for 10 years. I worked for Sue's Rendezvous for 10 years. What was my doing before YouTube? Get a life, always had a life, always had a good life, because I got up. I was willing to shovel for a living. My satisfaction, all I ever wanted to do before I even started this, I talked to Chaz, told Chaz, talked to Zip, told Zip, talked to Slick. I even talked to D-Rock at. Let me and this dude sit down. We need to have a conversation about this whole shit, bro. All I wanted was this to apologize. And he never did. They made billions off him, gave him millions. Now, his dollar ain't gonna make a cent.
Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. You heard what he said? He said they done made millions. They done made billions off that nigga. Puff done fucked the world. But he said his dollar is not going to be worth 1 fucking cent. You know why? You know why he going crazy like that? You know why? Y'all know Puff ain't even in the United States, right? Allegedly, that nigga, the minute this shit happened with Cassie and all of them, that nigga went somewhere else. That nigga ain't here. He in one of them countries. Why it seems like every time allegations come up with some type of foul, horrific, sadistic bullshit, some satanic bullshit. These niggas run off the motherfucking countries, Tom Hanks. These niggas run off the countries, Russell Simmons. And you run off to these countries that have non-extradition laws, Russell Simmons. And then you run off to these countries that have pedophilia activity, grooming of men and little boys, Tom Hanks, Don DeMarco. Lady JJ, I see you in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up. Make sure you hit that like button if you appreciate what goes on over here. I don't do that. You feel like the vibe over here is real cool. It's where the grown folks hang up. I'd be appreciated if you hit that subscription and come on back. We rock over here. This is where the adults be at. Nothing but one thing I got to do is let the rules know. This to all the new people that come in the chat. I keep forgetting to say this when certain people come in. There's a few people today, there's new people that's coming in and out of the chat. It's only one thing I need people to understand. I respect everybody, chat. I respect everybody understandings that they have in their chats. I don't look at it no rules. Over here, we got an overstanding that we all human beings and adults. We don't disrespect each other in the chat. We don't bring the bullshit from other shit over here to the chat. First thing we say when we pull up is peace. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Getting to know each other. But we trying to really be on a different vibe over here. You dig? But you're more than welcome, anybody. That's even to the people from other chats that feel as though that they watching the bush and say, damn, I wonder if I go in the chat, the nigga Dice gonna get at me because I said some shit about him, or I was kind of mad, or I didn't understand, or I didn't see the whole picture. Nah, we don't give a fuck about that. We don't give a fuck about that over here. If you was one of the ones or one of the ones that was in certain chats that had a certain perception of me because you may have been bamboozled to YouTube, I forgive you. But when you come over here, we gonna watch you. We gonna watch you. We're gonna watch you. But if you fuck with us like we fuck with y'all and we fuck with each other in the chat, that ain't gonna be nothing but a beautiful experience. You know, each one teach one. If I think it's interesting, maybe you'll think it's interesting. Certain people got the right to tell me or ask. Let's talk about it. Let's bring it up. Like, I'm going to give y'all a little break right now. Shout out to Jaffe, man. He got a new one he just dropped the other day. Ron Boggs is kind of fire too, y'all. Pay attention to this right quick. Shout out to Jaffe. He's not playing. He's not playing with him, y'all.
Yeah. They rap it, but don't actually. Yeah. They rap it, but don't actually live it. See me, I did that. A youngin' came back with a Chevy. He thinking light pack. I told him we could pop it for more. We did with good glass. I had sexy in the trenches with the gangsters. On NB, everything sleaze. These niggas ain't us. I'm Papa Addy, so I stay up. This batter that I mix with this butter, he got my cake up. Nigga, better crack all the Pillsbury. Touching on my stomach, I'ma get it, I ain't never worry. Yeah. We gon' eat if it's up to me. Loyalty is everything. You with me, then you're stuck with me. I'm trying to get a season on Zeus. It can't be that hard. She love me cause my diamonds is blue. She thinks she Chris Young. Little light-skinned baddie with a tooth missing. Only getting head in the drop. She like the roof missing. I need everything silent with a truth spit. You niggas don't know nothing about it. No limit, yeah, I've been about it. I master at being a P. I get my money out of. Yeah, see how you do that there? I'm the one inside this room. Ain't no room for a peer. It's tight.
Shout out to Dog Soldier here in the building. I got something to show y'all too. This is a very, very bad situation. And this is what I be telling people when it comes to dogs. Dog Soldier always say that. See, a lot of people want to buy dogs. And then some people have this bad conception of just buying a dog from anyone. It's people that breed dogs. Just because you know somebody that breeds dogs does not mean they can decipher the temperament of a dog. Doesn't mean you can decipher the temperament. Some dogs were bred by people that were bred by inbred dogs that put fathers to sisters or mothers to sons. There's a difference between gaming dog. I don't believe in no cruelty, but some people are into that. And there's a difference between a protection dog, a full-bred, normal, no abnormalities in the brain or genetics dog. See, a lot of people don't understand. Just because a dog physically looks like a dog, they suffer from mental illness also. Dogs have heart attacks. Dogs have strokes. Zeus, before he passed away, he started having seizures. First time I seen him have a seizure, that shit bugged me the fuck out. I never knew that dogs could have seizures. When Zeus got like about 13, he had a couple of seizures. The shit bugged me the fuck out. I took him to the vet. It was like, it's his age. You know what I'm saying? He's getting old. He's an old champ. Rest in peace to the great Zeus. October the 13th, I had to bury him. Whew. Lord, have mercy, man. But see, when I tell people when you want to buy a dog, I think if you want to get a dog, the first thing you need to do is think about who you are as a person, what type of temperament and demeanor you have as a person. Because a passive person should not be around a more aggressive dog, like a Rottweiler, a Pit Bull, an Irish Akita. You know what I'm saying? Certain dogs with very, very aggressive cane corsos, Presno Canaries, you know, Dojo Argentinas, such like Dog Soldier and myself. These are certain mannerisms that are very, very, very dominant and dangerous mannerisms. They're protectors. My dog, her breed is to break the cattle's neck. Egypt was bred, her genealogy, she was bred to hunt and break cattle's neck. To hunt and break cattle's neck. SMM Jeezy, I see you in the building and Nile is here. Front Street said, my dog had a couple of them. He bugged me out too. I ain't gonna front. That's a bug feeling because Zeus, the first time he had a seizure, he was just laying down, right? And then it's like he was trying to move, like he was on his side. It's like he was fighting the air. And then I noticed he started like water and foam. So I'm Zeus. I get on the motherfucking phone, call Dr. Midget. He come out of this shit. They like bring him over there. He all right. That was like, he had a seizure. That shit bugged me out. But check this out, yo. This is a story right here, yo. It's kind of sad, man. I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about this.
Local 10 News starts right now.
And police have identified a man now who was found dead in his home after apparently being mauled to death by his own dog.
Local 10's Ian Margul is live with what he's learned.
So this is a really difficult situation. This neighborhood absolutely shaken up. A 29-year-old man found dead inside of his own home, covered in dog bites. Police believe it was his own dog that did it. A crime scene in a southwest Miami-Dade neighborhood Tuesday night. A man found dead in his own garage after investigators believe he may have been mauled by his dog. The gruesome discovery was made at this home right at the corner of Southwest 123rd Court and 104th Terrace.
It's very, very sad.
Reza Pereda says she lives nearby and has seen the dog multiple times.
It's a big dog, but I never saw something wrong in the dog.
Miami-Dade police have now identified the victim as 29-year-old Alexander Torres and tell us he was found Tuesday by a concerned friend.
That person then came to the residence to check on their friend, where they found them deceased in the garage of the home.
On Wednesday, loved ones gathered outside as a man put on a cleaning suit, and later they could be seen looking around the garage where Torres was found.
The dog bites may have been the cause of death of the victim in this case. However, we are waiting to conduct further investigation.
So as for what kind of dog this is, the Miami-Dade Animal Services says it is a...
Who gonna tell me what kind of dog it is? You see? Now pay attention how they just said. See, that's all coached. That's all coached with these anchor men. They got to go to classes and stuff like that. They just can't go up there and say, yo, somebody got bit by a goddamn dog. They have to be coached on how to stand. They have to be coached on eye contact. They have to be coached on articulation. And they have to have what? The ability to intrigue you with words. Pay attention to what they said. What kind of dog y'all think it is? He said, everybody said pit bulls already. Let's see what he's going to say. Let's see what he's going to say.
Dog this is. The Miami-Dade Animal Services says it is a male terrier mix. So it's not exactly clear what kind of dog it is. As for what will happen.
Now, you see what I just said earlier? You see what I just said earlier, dog? They said it's a terrier mix. That means it's a pit bull terrier. It's a mutt. Two different genealogies, two different specific genes that were crossbred, and a breed was created. They said right now, check this out what they said. They would have been like it was a pit bull. It was a German Shepherd. It was a Doberman. It was a Rottweiler. It was a Yorkshire Terrier. It was a Frankfurter dog. They said right now is undetermined. It was a terrier mixed with another dog. So it was a pit bull terrier mixed with another dog. So you know that's actually a mutt. That's not a purebred dog. Like I was trying to tell people, when they buy dogs, they need to pay attention, especially if it's the first time that you're having a dog. I don't think you should really jump into them type of dogs. And then most importantly, pertaining to your temperament, you know if you was a sucker or not. Simple and plain. So if you's a sucker, I wouldn't advise you to be getting no pit bull. Because if you's a sucker, the dog is usually going to go off of your energy. Going to adapt to your energy from your lead. So if you's a sucker, the dog going to be a sucker. The dog going to beat you out the house if somebody come in the crib. The burglar going to come in the house, the dog going to bark and jump out the goddamn window. It's supposed to be two stages of defense. The first is the door. The second stage of defense is the dog. The third stage of defense is your firearm or your shotgun. So when they get through the door, that's it. You got to be ready to rock and roll. The dog is leaving. The dog is not going to try to deter them or protect you in any way, hurt them or harm them or stop them from hurt. The dog is getting the fuck out of here. He said, I seen a pack of Akita's tail boy that fell in a pen, but he was always teasing them. I'm going to tell you a story. Shout out to my cousin, Fletcher Collins. He's going to come up here one day, been to the Fed just to sell drugs, originally from Queensbridge, gave his life to God. Now he's an ordained minister. I sold him a dog. Beautiful dog. The dog was a fawn color, crystal brown eyes. The neighbor next to him, they had a pond. They used to put rocks in the water. They used to soak rocks in the water and throw rocks at the dog. It's come from my bloodline now. Razor edge. That was when I had that razor edge watchdog. Yo, Dredd, I put a razor edge watchdog blue. A razor edge watchdog, I put that on a tombstone bolio, a red nose. She spit out some crazy shit. I had cinnamon puppies. They called him Tyson, God bless the dead. These little kids used to soak rocks and throw rocks at the dog. Did that shit all summer. They didn't understand that that dog was getting big, and that dog was remembering every time they used to hurt that dog throwing them rocks at him. One day them little boys came out. Drop guard, I see you. One day them little boys came out throwing rocks at him. And that dog popped that motherfucking chain and damn near took one of them little boys' face off and three of his fingers. Bit the other one. He got away, but the other one he caught, he damn near took his face off. My cousin Fletcher had to come outside and hit the dog 4 times with a .7. Boom, 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 boom. That shit still was on the ground. Word. See what Front said? Loyal to the soil, but will not forget or forgive abuse. That shit hurt my cousin so bad, man. He said, yo, Dice, I ain't never had no dog like that in my life. See, I take the time to breed my dogs. I take the time to breed my dogs. I didn't help my females. I done went inside pussies and pulled dogs out. I done had to take my females outside, let them use the bathroom while they're in labor, come back inside. They have 2, 3 more puppies. I got to take them back outside. Shit, I done sat up all night. I done been in 11-hour labors with my babies. My puppies know from the minute they can open their eyes the love they about to receive. All type of snacks, all type of good shit. Going straight to the vet. I've been going to the vet so long, they know when I call and say I'm bringing in a litter, they know what that means. I need shots, I need all these motherfuckers checked for worms. I need their shots. I need their temperaments. I need all that done on the first one because I'm coming in. Because usually by 6 weeks, 8 weeks, my dogs is ready to go. Black Soul, what's happening, brother? Tell me something good, Hollywood. Denal is in here. Pam is in here. Drop is in, Denal is in here. Shout out, like I said, we said earlier, shout out to Wax AP. Today is his born day. But that's some shit. A dog gets killed. Check this out.
Happened to it. That all depends on this investigation. As soon as we get any updates, of course, we'll let you know.
You know they done killed that dog. Oh yeah, I'm getting my Rick Ross on. Shout out to Green Eyes. It ain't the Ron Jeremy. This is the Ross. It ain't the Ron Jeremy. This is the Ross. Don DeMarco. I told y'all, man, Black Soul, he just started popping off his channel. I'm happy he getting off his bullshit and up here giving y'all that wisdom he possessed. Make sure y'all go subscribe. He got his wrench. He can put his own shit down. You already know, Soul. Put all that shit out. Make him let them know where to find you at. You dig what I'm saying? Code word, like he said, Ron Jeremy. Code word is Ron Jeremy. Code word, Ron Jeremy. Don DeMarco. The link is dropped. Anybody want to pull up? Code name, Ron Jeremy. So talk to me. Tell me something good, man. I hope y'all hope I gave y'all some enlightenment on the shit. We got to put our prayers up for Taraji because she going crazy. Charleston White, he's a goddamn clown. Puff Daddy, all that bullshit that he was throwing out in the motherfucking air is coming back to him. It's his time. See, the chickens is coming home to roost. That's all that is. The chickens is coming home to roost, y'all. Y'all know that? Them chickens is coming home to roost. That's all that means. All that means. And make sure y'all get right. And make sure y'all hit. Yo, you know I am taking. Yo, you know I'm taking. Yo, let me tell y'all something. I'm buying myself a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, and I want some Christmas presents from Team Guardian. I want me. Yo, nerd, what's the name of that game? I'm taking them Christmas donations right now. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all fuck with me. Y'all been getting this work. Y'all been getting this truth. I've been telling y'all the truth about me. I want me 2 video games. I want Mortal Kombat, the last one that just came out. And what's my other game, nerd? Riders Republic, y'all. Riders Republic. Yo, nerd, do me a favor right quick because I know you're the entrepreneur. the last Mortal Kombat that just came out and Riders Republic, I want you to put a total together for me in totality. Put a total together for me in totality, if you don't mind, sir, because I know you're the computer buff. Yep. Egypt, you know what? I'm going to sell your ass to the Chinese restaurant. Pardon me, y'all. Yo, what's that? I'm going to send you to the Chinese restaurant. Go sit down, mama. All right. I'm going to send you to the Chinese restaurant. I swear I'm going to send you to the Chinese restaurant. I am going to sell Egypt to the Chinese restaurant for a year's worth of 4 chicken wings and French fries. I am going to sell her to the Chinese restaurant if she don't stop trying to drive me crazy. Yo, Black Soul, let me know. I can't wait till she come back and heat. I know what it is. Both of them is $40, nerd. It's $40. That's $20 a piece then. Oh, no. I guess that's for one. Hell no. I know ain't no PlayStation 5 game gonna be no $20, $40. So which one is for? I want you to total up both of them. Riders Republic, and how much would it be for Riders Republic and Mortal Kombat, the last one that just came out? It's $40 for both of them? Oh, y'all better hit that. Y'all better hit that Cash App. I'm feeling real fucked up right now, y'all. I'm feeling fucked up. I ain't know it was that cheap. See, I'm scared. I'm listening to all that shit niggas talking about $90 and $130 with these GTAs and all that. See, I'm hearing all this crazy shit with $70, $80 and all that. I said, I'm about to spend $600 on my PlayStation 5. God damn it, I can't get 2 goddamn cartridges from the people that fuck with me every day that I give this stress and let it go to. God damn it, they all better hit that motherfucking Cash App. Let me look at that Cash App. Oh, Front Street, I appreciate you. That's 5. Don DeMarco. That's Don DeMarco. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. See that? I'm going to get them shits. I'm going to come here and show y'all my package bundle. Christmas, I'm acting like a kid. Don DeMarco. Like when I first got that Mike Tyson Punch Out for that Nintendo. Remember that shit, Ron? When we got that Mike Tyson Punch Out? Like when I got that Popeye. Like when I got that Shinobi for Sega Genesis. I'm taking y'all back. Don DeMarco. Am I taking y'all back? How about pole position? How about dig dog? Oh, y'all don't know about pole position? That wild ass, crazy ass car. Oh, I'm bugging. I'm saying it's a cartridge. Y'all see how long it's been? Do y'all see how long it's been? I keep telling y'all the last time I've been on PlayStation was 98 Live. That's a fact. Y'all don't know nothing about them games, man. That's when we was there. See that? It's been so long. Shout out to Front Street for the super chat, too. I appreciate that, beloved. It's been so long. The last time I've been on a video game, y'all, I swear to God, I can't make this shit up, was 98 Live. That was the year my son was born. I never forget that shit. Me and my man was sitting up in my crib one day, smoking some bud, listening to motherfucking a Buck Wild mixtape, because we had just came from Beach Street downtown. We had bought a Buck Wild mixtape, a Silver Surfer mixtape, and a Ron G blend, a Ron G number 9 mixtape. So we was listening to the shit, and we was playing live, and I said to myself, nigga, I just had a fucking son. I never played PlayStation since. Y'all. I swear to God, man, I never played PlayStation since, because I never knew, because when I was when I was in the games and stuff like that, I was actually kind of good, especially when I was younger. I never knew that quote unquote gaming was going to take off to the extreme it is right now. Do you know it's millionaires because of gaming? My man Drop Guard said NBA shootout. You know Mr. Do was that shit. You remember that shit, DMW? When the game first come on, you go up, you push the apple to the tip, then you go up a little bit further, you push the other apple to the tip, and you lock all the motherfucking characters between the apple, and then you push the apple, and then hopefully the totality of the combination of all the monsters you hit on the apple, when it hit the bottom apple, if it busts the bottom apple, if you played Mr. Do, what happened after that happened? You got a diamond, baby. A diamond would appear on the game. This is cloth talk. A diamond would appear on the game, and you had a certain amount of seconds to maneuver to get to that diamond. And when you get to that diamond, that shit start going like this, man. You start that shit start diddy bopping. That should be like this, doom ba doom. And you get a whole brand new credit for the game. You know how many niggas couldn't get that diamond because they ain't know how to do them patterns? I fuck with Mr. Do so much. Remember number board 11, the sand dunes? The burgundy sand with the waves in it with the dark brown wave. Remember the sand dunes, y'all? Number 11, border. Come on, don't talk to me about no motherfucking Mr. Do shots. Don't do that to me, son. I was in that red top, Funland. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Barrage and Charmaine. When her mom's big city had the motherfucking game room on Bergen and Utica and the game room on Prospect and Schenectady. I'm from that era, y'all. He said, damn shame what they did to the dog in Coming to America. Yo, that shit is crazy. That nigga Cash crazy, son. Oh, shit. He said his pops had the game room on Ralph and Jefferson. I damn they got killed on Ralph and Jefferson, man. That's crazy you said that, G-Duck. Because of mistaken identity. Shout out to my man Dice, the only other Dice from Brooklyn. He's from Brevoort. My man Quan, Don the Quan. Follow him on Instagram. He just came home from the feds. He was doing his thing with the checks and all that, but he changed his life. You know what I'm saying? He's doing real big things now. Just opened a good restaurant, good lounge in Brooklyn. He out in Atlanta, opened another one. He doing his thing. Allah is blessing him. You know what I'm saying? I was at 443 Jefferson, man. There was a house party for a girl that went to our school by the name of Ursula Hinman. I never forget that shit. If it wasn't for a nigga named Shake, he used to be on Bainbridge and Malcolm X. Shout out to Todd and Ammo, a.k.a. Miami from Notion Avenue. They used to be with Chicago and them niggas. And Phil. If that nigga, he had an 88 Suzuki Sidekick. If that nigga wouldn't have been outside that night, I might not be here talking to y'all right now. Ziggy Black is in the building. He's still here. If shout out to Shake, wherever you at. Light-skinned nigga looked at like Father MC. No, excuse me. He looked at like Granddaddy IU. Excuse me. He looked at like Granddaddy IU to the cats that's older. He looked at just like Granddaddy IU. He had a platinum 88 Sidekick with the black thing that he had down. And he was sitting in front of Ursula crib because niggas was like, yo, Dice, niggas outside talking about they looking for you. I'm like, looking for me for what? Ursula Hinman, she was light-skinned. Her mom's was black. Her pops was white. She had crystal blue eyes. She was a nerd. She was a brainiac. She had threw a house party and invited a few. Never forget that shit. Niggas like they talking about they gonna kill you. I'm so ignorant. Instead of me saying I'm not going outside, I go outside. When I come outside, because you know I got a couple of my D-Sep cats with me. Shout out to my man Ja, 30 Cent, Have. You know, I wasn't by myself. Shout out to my niggas for life. D-Sep, you dig? Niggas like, what they talking about, Dice? If it wasn't for that nigga Shake, I might have got killed. But then again, that was for Allah. Allah just sent Chase as an angel, because if Chase wasn't there, Chase was like, yo, there ain't no dice from Brevoort. Yo, he said, old boy from Utica Avenue. And the niggas that was out there, they wasn't really too many niggas to convince like that. Even though they was there, I had like 4 or 5 of my mans there because we went to the party like 4 deep. Then there was a couple of niggas that was scragglers that I was undecisive whether they was going to ride with me or ride with the niggas that was outside. The nigga Shake, that nigga Shake, his name was Law. That nigga was like, nah, they ain't that nigga, and I ain't letting that shit go down like that. Niggas was like, yo, you sure, son? And niggas looked at, see, this how real it was back in the days. This that cloth talk. Shout out to Brevoort. Rest in peace to my man, Indian Boy, Antoine Jackson. I don't know if you know Indian Boy, God bless the dead. He got killed in the Coliseum. They hit him with the AK-47. When he came home, you know, some niggas in the projects, some gang niggas was getting money or whatever. He felt as though he deserved his rightful place being who he was, the foundation of igniting all that. Shout out to Quan and Porky and all of them. Shout out to Fats, shout out to Fab, shout out to Paul Kane, you dig? Y'all know who y'all, street fam. Like, he thought he was supposed to be a part of certain things. And unfortunately, a situation erupted. All I know is my man got hit with an AK-47 in the middle of the Coliseum. Anton Jackson, gone but never forgotten. You dig what I'm saying? See, back in the days when we was outside, only a few could relate. When killers came to kill you, if another nigga that was solid in the street said, yo, that ain't who it is, the killer ain't breakout. The killer looked and said, pardon me. You see, it was some honor in this shit. Just imagine that. A nigga that was about to blow your goddamn brains out because of another person in the hood, the rapport that they have with them, the honor, the valor, the respect that they have, the word that the law is, a killer say, my fault. They like, you sure that ain't him? Nah, that ain't Dice from Brevoort. That's Dice. That's old boy from Utica Avenue. Niggas looking at me talking about pardon me. You know how humiliating it is to have to give a killer a fucking pound that you know was about to try to murder you, but you got your mans with you. Check this out. See, check this out. This is real nigga etiquette. This is that cloth talk. You got your mans with you, but then you got to think about this. For the times that you ain't with your mans, you can't be acting right now. This is a critical moment right now. You can be like, yo, suck my dick, bussy, bust your goddamn gun. Fuck you talking about you was going to kill me, nigga. You ain't going to do nothing. Wrong. Wrong. Big Dice 101. I'm here to tell you the truth. What you do is you give a nigga a pound, you give him a stern pound, and you look him in his eye, and you let him overstand quietly, just from kinetically talking, yo, you had me. I'm never going to fuck with you, but I got to respect how you move. See, that's the difference between real niggas and bitch-ass niggas. A nigga could have just said, fuck what my man Shake was talking about and pulled them guns and we'd have been out there, whatever. Them niggas came to kill. We went to a party to have a house party, so we wasn't even on defense. Pay attention to what a lot of niggas don't put into their minds. We're in a house party for 2 hours, drinking, smoking marijuana, dancing to slow music, overly exhausted. This is 2 niggas that walked up and on their mind, they came to murder me. So they not tired because they wasn't in no house party. These niggas came out late night to lay a nigga down. When you see niggas walking around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm from, they coming to kill something, rob something, or trying to get home safely from work. See? It's a different era people are living in today. That's that cloth, you dig? You never know who you're going to need. That's why you're supposed to walk with honor. That's why you're supposed to carry virtue. For people that don't know what virtue means, just doing the right thing just because. Some people just do the right thing because they're in fear of what's going to happen. No, you do the right thing just because. Just because, man. That's what you do. Look at what's going on YouTube. See, this nigga's going crazy on YouTube. Shout out to Zeke Black for the super chat. I appreciate you, Zeke. Look what's going on YouTube. We got people disrespecting each other. Don't even know who they really... Yo, I ain't going to really get in the Zeke Black story. You dig what I'm saying? If y'all ain't see the legendary show we did together, go back and look. And he done been up on my stage so many times. He blessed my stage. And I know it's more times to come in the future. Zeke don't go to people's stages, y'all. Zeke Black don't go to people's stages. You'll see him on 050 because he's the godfather of 050. Shout out to China Brim. Zeke don't really be fucking with niggas' stages. If he sees something in you, he might try to fuck with you. He might try to feed you some corn to see what's up. But if you ain't from that era, he ain't fucking with you. I'm telling you that right now. He the reason why a lot of niggas, yo, y'all just don't know. I've been telling y'all for the longest. I be having an elder talking to me. That's Zeke Black. Y'all don't know. A lot of times I be wanting to go bananas, yo, because we're the same age. See, but when it comes to certain situations, when he schooled me, that means he's more experienced and he's more wise to this game on YouTube because of things he's been through or certain situations in the world, because that means he's an elder to me because he's helping me. Check this out. He's helping me to a solution to a problem that I'm having within. Certain times me and Zeke then talk about things, problems he was having. As brothers, we sat up and talk, and I've been through that shit. I said, oh, nah, this ain't what you do, beloved. This is what you do, beloved. And Zeke go, oh, shit, you right. Same thing, vice versa. He tell me certain shit, I'll be like, damn, son, you right. See, maybe I'm an elder when it comes to certain situations. Open-minded, I see you in the building. Maybe Zeke's an elder when it comes. Maybe he's an elder when it comes to more situations. Maybe I'm an elder when it comes. Maybe you're going to be an elder when it comes to more situations with your friend. Maybe your friend going to be an elder, but let me explain something to you what I learned when I used to be in these plants. Steel sharpens steel. Rubber, dull steel. So if you're around a rubber-ass nigga, you're dumb. It's like playing chess with a nigga that you can keep continually beating. It's not going to intrigue or stimulate your mind. Steel, when you in that motherfucking plant, you working on that line, you get your motherfucking, you gotta hit that motherfucker right. Steel sharpens steel, you dig? So the conversations I had with the brothers, that ain't nothing but steel sharpening steel. That's great conversation. That's chess talk. Some people don't want to do certain things, but I do. And real niggas don't involve themselves with certain bullshit. That's just a fact. Certain niggas don't involve themselves with certain bullshit. Look what's going on YouTube, y'all. Y'all don't see the meltdowns? I'm not throwing shots at nobody because, see, I had anger moments where I just was so upset that I could not reach out and lash and react like I've been trained to, physically, violently. I'm not saying that's right. But see, I'm from a different era. A nigga don't talk to me a certain way. I don't talk to a nigga a certain way without accepting that there's gonna be a problem. See, a lot of niggas pick and choose who they want to go to war with. When we came up, we went to war with the niggas that thought they was niggas that wasn't supposed to. The untouchables is the ones I warred with. The ones that thought they couldn't be touched is the ones I warred with. These are the niggas that came at me. I didn't have no regular niggas around me. We got real niggas on this motherfucking YouTube app that got these regular niggas trying to interact. They're inserting themselves into real activity, and that's what's fucking up the masses. That's what's fucking the masses up. There's some very intelligent people on this motherfucking platform, but they're not in the algorithms of the bullshit. We got to get away from the bullshit. The bullshit. Even myself, I'm working on my shit. See, I got to learn how to stop responding to a bitch nigga. I got to stop and learn that. But see, I'm so not used to being disrespected. I don't know how to just allow certain shit if y'all understand what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm making sense. I've never, ever in my life went through certain things that I went through on YouTube. Yo, let me explain something to you. I've worked all my life for this name that I got. I'd be damned if I let something on YouTube determine who I am. Shout out to Artist Morrison. Last night, I seen my man have a mental breakdown because it's something that everybody on YouTube worry about. How many people are in the room? How many? Watch all the lives. Look how, yo, artists, I hope you're watching this. Look at your face. Don't pay attention to nobody else. No shots at Roski. I want you to look at your face when you did that first video on Chase Milano. I want you to look at your face every time you said, Look, I got 70 in the people. Look, I got 90 in the building. Yo, you couldn't have did that. I want you to look at your face. I want you to look at your facial expressions. I don't want you to look at Roski. I don't want you to look at the chat. You know how many people in the chat. I want you to focus calmly on you, the spirit that's on you, because so many people that you thought was in the building. I watched y'all say some things about me. I laugh at, because that's patterns. Not you really are. Not you really are. You artists, you know, you always go through your shit with me, but that ain't nothing. I just be praying for you more. Roski, I don't really feed, man. I don't. Roski is going to be an opportunist while he's on YouTube. So Chase Milano, that's the bro. He get on my nerves. I'm a little upset with Chase, but y'all, that's the bro. He had to learn certain things. And my nigga been through some shit. Some shit I didn't know. Some shit we just was told. That shit ain't fucking funny. That shit ain't fucking funny. That shit ain't fucking funny. Nobody disrespecting no child. So to see two grown men with children, and you always say, my kids watch me on TV. That's you I'm talking to, artist. Nobody else. Respectfully. With no disrespect. Because I told you I was going to be on your back like the big bro. See, this is what real big brothers do. This is what real OGs do. See, OGs have the ability to turn a pawn into what? The stature of a king, or let a pawn die. I want you to look at yourself when you do certain videos. I want you to understand how your characteristics and your loyalty in your heart changes within 72 hours. 72 hours. See, that's why a bunch of people on YouTube couldn't understand me, because y'all don't understand how my heart won't change. See, I can't help it. I'm a good person. Because I've been blessed to be raised and loved and nurtured by some great, beautiful people. Some beautiful people, y'all. But everybody has it. Some of us didn't grow up with our mothers telling us how important we are. Some of us didn't grow up with families coming together at Thanksgiving. I had a friend, Hector Rodriguez, may he rest in peace, came to my house one Thanksgiving. Check this out, y'all. Can't make this shit up. Rest in peace to Hector. And my grandfather, may he rest in peace. See, that's where I get this prophecy from these people right here. These people right here was God-fearing people. My grandmother and grandfather. And this is exactly what this beautiful woman and this great man told me. This great man told me one day we was having Thanksgiving. My friend Hector came to the house. My grandfather said, yo, you better pay attention to your friend. He ain't going to be here forever. I said, what you talking about, Pop? See, I want to hear some real shit. These are the things that I remember. These are the jewels that was dropped on me. He said, your friend ain't going to be here forever. You better get some good memories with him, because my grandfather ain't really talk too much. He's one of them niggas, I don't got to talk to you. I'm going to work. I'm going to sleep. I'm loving my family. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to take me a shot of drink. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to work. I'm loving my family. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to work. Taking me a shot. That's who he was. 3 pair of motherfucking denim pants, 2 goddamn work shirts to the day he retired. I said, Pop, why you feel as though Hector ain't going to be here? You think he going to jail or something? He said, nah, he going to heaven. I said, damn, you don't even know him, man. How you just going to say that about my friend? How you know my friend going to go to heaven? He said, because he's too naive to the world. I said, what you mean? I never forget that day when we was sitting up, my grandmother was fixing the plate. My grandmother fixed the plate. She gave him some turkey. She gave him some stuffing. She gave him some cabbage. She gave him some cornbread. She gave him some candy yams. and she gave him a couple of slices of cranberry sauce. King Crego, what up? My man Hector, he don't know, so he asked me right in front of everybody. He said, yo, Dice. I said, what up? He said, what is this? I said, what is what, Heck? He said, this red stuff here on the plate. I said, it's cranberry sauce, nigga. My man Heck said, what's cranberry sauce, man? I said, yo, you ain't never had cranberry sauce? He was like, no. That right there is the conversation my grandfather heard. That's why when Hector left, he told me to spend some time with him because he wasn't going to be here forever. My grandfather had a way of dropping jewels. He said, if a man is sitting at a table at Thanksgiving and don't know what cranberry sauce is, he ain't going to make it. I had to tell my friend, take the cranberry sauce and mix it with the stuffing, dummy. I'm fucking with you, Hank. I said, you can mix the cranberry sauce with that good turkey meat too. See, I got friends that when it came to Thanksgiving, their mother gave them food stamps to go to the Chinese restaurant. I got friends that their mothers were so overwhelmed with addictions, alcoholism, heroin, crack, prostitution, suffering from depression, that they didn't even prepare food, sweet potato pies. They didn't even do turkeys and stuff like that for their kids. Back in the days, it wasn't no such thing as going to Popeyes and getting no seasoned turkey, just throwing it in the oven. The whole value in the knit of family of watching your mother and your grandmother prepare food for their families is what kept us together. But I grew up with people that their moms told them, since it's Thanksgiving, take this $10 food stamp. I'm talking about an actual piece of paper. Alexander Hamilton, burgundy, $10, grapish looking color. If it's Christmas, I'm going to give you this $20 food stamp because the money, the cash that they have, they've been got rid of that because of their addictions. I got friends that thought they couldn't wait for holidays because they knew that was the only time they would get to eat Chinese food. These is leisures, these is pleasures that my family gave me at will. Boy, go across the street and get you some Chinese food. My mother said, I ain't cooking tonight. Boy, you better go across the street and get you a half a chicken. You better go across the street and get you some fantail shrimp. People on YouTube are suffering from mental depression because the respect that they are looking for on YouTube, they know they don't deserve it because they don't get it from their family and friends. That's why niggas press start live and turn into something different because they don't know what it is for people to genuinely respect them and honor them and call them for advice, to ask them for help. They don't know what it is for that. They don't know what it is for somebody to depend on them for great advice. They don't know what it is to call, for people to call them for encouragement because they just might be having a bad day. They don't know what it is. I know that feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. It's a great feeling when I got my mans like Dunbars calling me on the BO Dice. I just needed to vent. There's some shit I wanted to talk to you about because I know you'd understand. That's what real niggas do. Real niggas. Ain't that what y'all call yourself? Grego, tell Juan I said what up. See, but I keep telling y'all, I'm from the original era. I'm from the official and the authentic era. They ain't got nothing to do with real. That's y'all new word. That's y'all new terminology. At least we know snakes when we see them. Y'all call us old. You old ass niggas. These old ass niggas know snakes. Ain't that right, Ron Boogs? Front Street said that he got me wishing I knew somebody that could make that shit from scratch. He said that cranberry sauce hits totally different when you actually got somebody making it from real cranberries. I'm about ready to ask my aunts if they know how to do that because they know how to do everything else down here. I'm about to go get me some stump hole because I had a little head cold the other day. My aunt done made me some stump hole, cinnamon, and peppermint with honey. You just take shots of it, tablespoons of it. Yo, it's time for us, man. It's time for the real to eradicate the bullshit. It's time for us to stop participating in the bullshit. I mean in everything, not just YouTube. I've been told y'all niggas stop going to these fucked ass chats. But y'all niggas is grown. Long as that shit don't come over here fucking up what we got. We got to stop. Yo, don't you understand? We got to stop supporting the bullshit. Every time a lot of people on YouTube know, quote unquote, that someone is going to be talked about or somebody is going to be slandered or somebody is going to be lied upon or some type of theatrical shit is supposed to be made about somebody, they're going to be in that chat top full-fledged. To all the podcast creators, don't y'all know that's wrong? Whether you like me or not, like seriously, don't you know that's wrong? Don't you know that's wrong for when you see people saying things to each other like, fuck you, pussy. Yo, use a faggot. Yo, use a bati boy. Yo, suck your mother. Yo, I can't wait till I see you. I'm going to kill you. Yo, you bitch ass nigga. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Yo, fuck the Now. Fuck 050. Fuck Team Guardian. Y'all happy to see shit like that? That makes you happy? That makes you think you've made it in life? What people have hurt you so much to the fact where you've been abused physically and mentally? Who has taunted you so much that this type of activity is entertaining to you? That's what we doing, Craig. We doing members only, man. Starting January the 1st. Y'all know I'm taking my Shahada. The tests are more and more. I'm getting tested more and more by Allah. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Mashallah. Everything that will be is going to be. I'm telling you, the tests are coming more and more. But let me tell you something. The victorious wars that I'm winning, not the battle. I'm winning the war. This ain't about no fucking battles. Them battles is easy. God chose me to go at them. He chose me to stand front line. I know that. I accept that. I've been accepted that way before YouTube. Way before YouTube. I've faced adversities and obstacles in my motherfucking life. But I'm telling you, I'm not saying this to be joking. A lot of you niggas would have blew your fucking head off. Y'all know what it is to bury your mother? And you the only motherfucker that came out of her, nigga? That's why when I see people that got their parents and they don't know how to treat them or respect them, that shit make me fall back too. Like, yo, this nigga here wicked. See what Ron Borg said? Every chat ain't a good chat. Back to how you pull yourself into it nonsense, especially if you're in that chat, it's on go time, messy. See, I tell people it's nothing wrong with going to a chat saying, shout out to a podcast creator. Shout out to the people in the chat. But when people on them podcasts start saying hurtful things about anybody and you start doing the laughy emojis, oh, I ain't like that bitch anyway. I knew that bitch was a slut. Oh, I ain't like that bum ass nigga. Oh, that nigga's a fucking clown. Oh, I ain't like that nigga. He's a fucking mook. Oh, I ain't like that nigga. I knew he was a fucking snake. And y'all don't know nobody personally or intricately. You only know from what motherfuckers descriptively told you from characters and pain and trauma that they were formulated in their mind after being angry, and y'all jack that shit. And y'all jack that shit. That's why it's so hard. That's why people are having meltdowns. That's why the motherfucking chats, the people in the chats are having meltdowns. They're having spiritual meltdowns. They don't know what to do because God is pulling them and the devil is controlling them. They don't know what they're doing. That's why they're lashing out. They don't know what to do. That's why podcast content creators are going through judgment right now. See, there's a physical judgment and a mental judgment and an eternal judgment that you got to go through. See, when God started asking you, do you understand what you're doing? You cool with the way you're making another person feel? See, when God starts saying to you, you mean to tell me you're happy that you got that person crying? You're happy that you're disrespecting that person? You're happy that you're making a mockery of that person? Insecurities or flaws in your eyes, you're happy with that. See, I don't know if y'all had these conversations with God or the Most High, but I have. See, I have. God has asked me, yo, you cool with what you just did last night? Or you cool with what you did to her? Or you cool how you got that? Or you cool how you insulted him? Or you really cool with how you humiliated her? You really cool with ignoring him when he needed you? Is that who you are? See, I had them conversations with Allah. Have y'all? Have y'all? That's why the devil bothering. The devil, matter of fact, I ain't giving all praises due to Allah. It's not the devil. That's why God is giving me more and more tests to see if I'm going to keep my faith. That's why every day it's another obstacle that's coming. Even if it's not on YouTube, it's out here in the world to see if I'm going to keep my faith. I'm going to do Allah. I ain't going nowhere. I've begged for this peace. I've begged for this spirituality. I've prayed for this shit. I ain't just talking. That's why I pray for artists, because artists wants to be light. He wants to be light. The light is pulling him. The light is pulling him because of his heart. But the devil got you locked because of your spirit, because of your soul. See, your heart is a part of your physical body. See? You see? Y'all ready for this? You ready for this? Before we get out of here? The heart is part of your physical body. If y'all understand, let me see some dice cubes. If y'all understand what I'm saying, let me see some dice cubes, y'all. I ain't playing tonight. The heart is part of your physical body, meaning the heart is part of your physical body, meaning your physical body. And then you have a spirit. See, a lot of people ain't never break it down like this. Didn't you have a spirit? You have your physical body. The shell. Pay attention to this. Share this live. And then you have your spirit. It's like 3 layers, like your spirit, you know, your skin. Then you have your spirit. Like they say, the crown in the middle of your head. That crown right there, they tell you when you're a baby, don't let nobody touch that motherfucking crown. Why? That's that baby crown. That's that baby's crown. That's to the spiritual realm. That's to them ancestors. That's that spirit you got. But see, check this out. The spiritual realm is the protectors that you have from ancestors and your loved ones and your guardians. But let me tell you something that you are in control of. Nobody can touch this. Your ancestors can't touch this. God can't touch this. He gave you the free will on this one. This is why he gives you the option of having faith in what he's saying or going with the devil in what he's telling you. See, what nigga telling you and what somebody's saying is 2 different things you're going to comprehend differently. But see, when you got your what? Your physical. Then you have your spiritual. That's your ancestors that guide you. But then you have to choose who you're going to give your soul to. Ain't that some shit? See, the spiritual and the physical is two different things. The physical is, oh, that hurt. The spiritual is them ancestors that's trying to be your GPS system, that's trying to dodge you, that's trying to keep you away from that ghost when you Pac-Man, trying to keep you away from them police, you dig? Your spiritual ancestors, them the ones that's trying to keep you away from them stick-up kids, them jack boys, them niggas that's trying to come take what you take, you dig? But what God gave you, only you, to have dominion over is your fucking soul. Who you gonna give that to? God or the devil? I love y'all. I'm out.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?